Hola, boys. Welcome back. Been a minute.
Yep.
Been almost a month, guys.
My God.
I was sick.
I understand. No problem. It's like tis the season for getting sick. It's kind of like
It is.
holidays.
It is flu season, and
Head colds.
Flu still
season.
exists.
This is true. In a diminished capacity, I think, but still exists.
Nice weather-related hat there, Jake. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
It's very clean. Very clean. Let's see. Where shall I start? Let me see what I wrote for summary, because I don't even remember. Here we go. I wrote... By the way, welcome back, everybody. Alex, it's good to see you in the Virginia office.
The Virginia office.
Virginia
my
office
nice
of...
Navy paraphernalia and Cisco logos.
Is it the Virginia office of the Horizon? Is that kind of what we're going with here?
Sure,
Or is
yeah,
it
this
like-
is our satellite office.
Satellite office. Mm-hmm. Where we have the most highest quality of technology, like rock band microphones.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
I still cannot believe you. You're
Is that your
ridiculous.
basement?
No, this is Dad's office upstairs.
Oh, it's the upstairs office.
Yeah.
He needs.
This used to be your room?
No, this
it used
was
to be
always
Chad's
an
room.
office.
Okay.
That's right. Man, Chad lived here.
Come
at
on,
some point.
man. Come on. Gosh, this guy.
Unreal.
All right, let's start with a summary. Last I wrote was that you dealt with an Odeo problem. If you remember, those are the spidery things that were inside that giant, I don't even know, pile of metal and
Just
garbage
random
and stuff.
The things with the
Yep.
needle tongues.
Things with the needle tongues, very scary boys. You dealt with an Odeo problem, and you got more than you bargained for out of the resolution, including some armor upgrades and a few diseases.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody remember
forgot
who's
about
diseased? I believe it is
Me,
Jake and Abe.
because I can't save on fortitude saves.
Right.
Fun stuff. So when you guys sleep, you rest up. We're gonna have to some fun rolls, so that'll be fun. I'm excited for that. After confirming the problem has been dealt with to Hassachir, who I inadvertently did not have the right voice for last podcast. That's okay. I've got that resolved for this time.
Nice.
You met a few of the Outpost residents, most of whom you could not communicate with, including a hairy meatball,
I love it, guy.
a scary blue boy, a squid in a sphere, and a homeless chihuahua. Bunch of nice residents at the Zed, the Outpost Zed. After some trades, some strange trades, and some pipe tapping, you met Talmrin, the mechanic who can fix your ship, who informed you that fate had brought you together. She said that she will help you with your ship problems, but asked that you bring back 3 additional prisoners from Gulta. That's where Sedona 17 is being kept. Gulta. The trip, however, won't be easy, as you need a reason, or you need to have a reason to go to Gulta to not be questioned by the Star Empire. I also wrote that Luna cowed the meatball. Twick lost Quip for a second. Very sad. Very sad. Lisk is stealthy again.
We're back.
We're back, baby. And Ko still hasn't learned Azlanti. It's super helpful in this campaign. No response from Alex, so I'm gonna assume
we're sticking to it.
we're done. Sticking
That's
to
it.
our guns.
I'm gonna learn other languages before I learn Azlanti.
Oh my gosh. Let me remind. Let me not necessarily retcon, but let me also make one note here. When you guys were talking to Talman last time, he was mentioning why you should probably lure the ship into Outpost Zed. I misspoke because I was talking about how the ship is armed. I meant that the ship has the ability to call in part of the Azlanti, like their standard routes with gunships. So, if for instance you went out to attack a ship, in this case it's a courier ship, it's a transport cargo ship. If you went out there and they were able to communicate with the Azlanti fleet, they would be able to get a gunship there rather quickly, which would not be good for you guys.
True.
So, that's why Talman was trying to say the best option for you would be to bring a ship to Outpost Zed. There may be an opportunity for you to prevent that communique if that were to happen. Sound good?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Questions about what has happened, because it's been a month. If you need me to fill you in on some things, if you've forgotten who your character is, what they do, I'm here for you guys.
Who am I?
Did we have like a plan?
No.
Not really.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, you guys hadn't developed a plan yet. The last thing you were given from Talmarin is that he doesn't know much about the shipping routes, but some of the station's residents might be able to provide you some of that information. Of course, if you can speak to them.
Hassachir knows all the languages, though, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
It does appear that he knows a lot of the languages. However, he's not in any condition to go assist.
Sure. We were supposed to
carry
talk to
on.
the Scrimshaw pirates.
Oh yeah.
I do not remember that at all.
I like the
No.
Scrimshaw pirates. I like that. The Glimmshar pirates.
Glimmshar.
Mm.
I was close.
Very
Yours
close.
is better, honestly.
Honestly? Yep.
You guys,
Might be a canon
pirates
change.
that carry around people on.
They're like glowing. They have music playing.
That'd be great.
They always sneak up on you when you're walking down the street. They're like, "You want to ride?"
So what is the general idea that we're supposed to be doing again? We have to go steal a ship and bring it
Yeah,
back.
and
All
I've
right,
written
yeah,
down.
we gotta
I've
lure
written
a
down
ship here.
that we need to lure a cargo ship and take its place to the moon, so that we are the cargo ship.
Yes.
We're supposed to like bring it back first, right? And
Yeah,
then go back out
Talmarin
with
wants the cargo
it. Yeah.
in exchange for fixing our ship.
I mean, if the plan is to steal it here, right? Maybe we just steal it, give him the cargo, and then leave.
Yeah.
Oh, like while it's docked? That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
we were
And
gonna go
then-
board a ship in space somewhere.
And then
I mean-
while we're at the prison, if we have some extra time and we feel like it, we can pick up her friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's potential you can make some extra.
We could possibly make some extra money.
credit cash on the side. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring us back over to Outpost Zed, where we're at currently. I think you guys were still in this little corridor where you'd met Talmarin. I think that's where we left off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did have a question from last time, which
Yeah.
was, can I get UPBs here?
Okay, so interesting fact about the station. In general, they are used to trading in UPBs and not in credits.
Oh.
So if you would like to sell anything or, 1-for-1 credits for UPBs, you can do that here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All of my credits are now UPBs.
Okay, we'll just assume you were able to talk to Hassachir. I'm sure he could trade you out for UPBs.
Okay. Yeah, it's not very many. I only have 265 credits, so yeah. Not all that much.
Right. Yeah, so what would you like to do? Or other
Sure.
questions you have before you want to go do something?
Did we know where these Scrimshaw pirates are? I forgot the name already.
The Scrimshaw pirates. Well, they generally transport people around the station, so they can be found almost anywhere.
Let's go look for a guy with a little wheelie bin.
Yeah, you don't know for certain, so you're gonna have to find out from somebody else.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, it's time to talk to our guy, right?
Yeah.
Good old Hassachir.
No,
Yeah, you can
that,
do
that
that.
guy Luna got water for. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
guy.
Yeah. That's definitely that's our guy.
What was his name? Tom? Phil?
I don't know.
His name was John.
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 Jacquhn, John.
That's right.
Ah.
Yeah. He is most likely still down at the table if you would like to talk to him specifically.
I was actually kidding. I feel like Hassachir is our best bet.
Yeah.
No.
Who told us to talk to the pirates? Was that
Talmarin.
Talmarin?
Yeah,
Ducks
tell
man,
me.
yeah.
Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't Hassachir. And we're like, hey, Hassachir. Hey, those pirates you told us we need to go talk to.
As you come up, Hassachir is still kind of sitting here. He is still doing the good old dipping of the baleen in the weird black water that's beneath him, trying to get healed up from his ricochet shell rot, essentially. That's what his ailment. Just falling apart.
There was no way I could help with that, right? I think I tried. I think I did something.
So, I mean, you
That sounds
tried
right.
today.
Sounds
You could
right
do
to
some
me.
research and try later. You could also just try to generally heal him. He is down hit points, so there's always that. I think you guys tried a medicine check right when you arrived at the station, and everyone failed, so there's that.
Checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hassachir. Hey, buddy.
Yes, what can I help you with?
There's
Oh,
the
works
voice.
now.
Hey.
Nice.
Voice
We're
working.
looking for some pirates. I already forgot the name again. Glow something.
Scrimshaw pirates?
Yeah, that's
The Scrimshaw pirates, yes. What would you like of them?
well, we thought they might have some information on some shipping lanes for the Azlanti. We're gonna try to bring an Azlanti ship here.
Might I ask why you would bring an Azlanti ship to Outpost Zed?
Just gonna get a little closer. We want to take it over.
What a daring plan. Why?
Well, we gotta get to a place in the Azlanti Empire, so we need a ship that isn't conspicuous like
You
ours.
must have spoken with Talman about how traveling in the Azlanti Star Empire is difficult. And
Yeah.
that your ship's engine must have a very specific frequency that it emits.
Oh wow, you got it down.
Yes, I have never dealt with this situation before, but the GM informs me that that's exactly what's going on here.
Well, we should have just talked to you. Why do we even go to town?
The Glimmshar pirates, aka the Scrimshaw pirates, can be found in the gambling area. They are not necessarily gamblers themselves, but they are traders.
Was that? That was way over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
not the ones
Figured out.
that we killed, right?
No.
Do you say?
What?
What do you say that in? Do you say that in? Are you saying that loud, or are you saying that just here, just not in character?
That's not my character voice. You know my character voice.
Well, it could have been like just telepathy. You could have
It
been
could have been
talking
telepathy. Yeah,
telepathically.
that is my telepathic voice.
True.
I should change that.
Do
Canon
you
now,
know
Alex.
anybody else who might have any idea what's going on with the Azlanti shipping lanes and maybe how to lure one here?
The only people that I know that would be able to provide that information would be the Scrimshaw pirates or Half-Red. You may have met Half-Red. She looks like a squid inside of a ball of water.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
you can talk to her.
Yes, communication is quite difficult with Half-Red. She does not communicate verbally or telepathically, but rather through images. I have learned to read the colors of her spheres and interpret. She additionally has a tablet that she will sometimes project images on if it is a simple enough to communicate idea.
Do we play Pictionary?
Ooh.
Is
I'll say
Pictionary
that
a
in
game
character.
they play in the Pact Worlds?
Yeah, that's one where you draw pictures.
Actually, he doesn't even know you're from the Pack World, so he doesn't actually say that.
Oh, right. Right.
He just knows you're unique. He doesn't know where you're from.
Well, we might come back and ask for a quick crash course on talking to her. If you got time, when you're feeling a little better, maybe.
You may find it incredibly difficult to talk to Half-Red. Very few station residents can do so, and usually only communicate through direct trade transactions. If you would like for me to interpret, I would need to be in better health before that could be the case. I need to tend to my shell rot for the time being.
Yeah, I can help you with wounds, but not really with that whole business.
You can help me with hit points.
Yeah,
Healing.
yeah, exactly.
I am not feeling quite 100% in my hit points department.
Well, let me rephrase. I can try.
Please, do so.
Here we go. First roll in a while. Hey, not terrible. I think
Just
that's
below
a success.
So it's a
Let me look up.
22.
I think a 20 is a success, but now I gotta look it up because I don't remember. Oh, it's a med kit.
You can do that once a day, right?
Yeah,
Have we tried this on me yet?
probably.
Today?
Oh, it's a DC 25 for a basic med kit, so that's fair.
Oh, great.
Just had to look it up.
I mean, it's clearly not going to do anything to him. He basically says,
I appreciate the attempt, but it appears to not who have assisted in my health in healing me.
Yeah, sorry about that. I need some better gear, I think.
Like a manicure kit or something.
If you could get your hands on some serums of healing, that would assist me as well.
Oh yeah, we got tons of those. We'll just give them away. Hell yeah.
We've had our own troubles getting a hold of those.
You may find that some of the station residents, some of the merchants would carry serums of healing.
They do.
Yeah, but they cost money, and we're
And do you guys still have the
broke.
Oh,
list?
actually,
you guys still have the list that I shared with you?
somewhere, yeah.
Somewhere, indeed.
Let me look and see if I put it
I think
in.
at the end of the last session, I remember wanting to buy a serum because like we had just enough left, I think, for a serum after we did everything.
Yeah, I could
They
buy
are-
the serums are pretty cheap. I like 50
They are
credits for
50 credits each, yeah.
Oh.
So we can
very
buy
inexpensive.
Mark
Or,
ones.
Yeah, I think we had enough for a Mark II. There were a lot more. I think we were like
Did like 250
Okay.
maybe or something, maybe even more. I don't remember.
I have a link to it. Here you go. These are the vendors, and I believe you have access to all of them.
Yes.
As a reminder, some of these vendors
425.
you have already bought some things from, so I've been reducing the quantity as you've bought them. I don't think anything's reduced to 0 yet, but there's a limited quantity on some of these items. But I think there's at least one vendor who has, 12 Serum of Healings, Mark 1. It's H.
Each.
Halfred.
Well, wow.
Change to our...
oh yeah, the Mark II is 425.
I don't know how other people's money is. I'm pretty broke.
I have
I think-
256.
I think we basically combined it all at some
I
point.
think I put all my money in the pool.
I don't know. Where
Yeah.
where are we tracking our group money?
Yeah, I have-
on the
I have no
sheet
money.
in the Mumble link. It's just the Discord and Signal link.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we have currently
634.
634. Where? Oh, here. Okay.
If we sold everything, we'd have
Gotcha.
1900. But
Okay.
one of those is like the data pad that we can't sell right now and stuff like that.
Okay,
Word.
so I need 80 of mine. You guys can have the rest.
What do you need 80 for?
Darts.
Nunya?
Darts.
Darts.
Did they even have darts on this? I thought we couldn't find
I'm
any darts for
crafting
you.
them.
Oh,
I'm
you're
crafting them
crafting
out of
darts.
UPVs.
Wow.
That's why I wanted the UPVs so badly. right, so you can have my. I had 185 left over afterwards, so here you go.
819.
Does that mean you don't need that semi-auto pistol anymore?
Yes.
Can
You want the
I have
9
that?
rounds back?
I do want those 9 rounds back.
Yes, you can have the 9 rounds.
It's important.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, we don't have a ton of
That's
ammo.
right. You don't have
We
a
don't have a
lot.
lot of anything.
You don't have a lot of credits, not a lot of ammo, not a lot of healing. It's been a struggle.
Yeah.
Oh, I had 14 small arm rounds. Sorry, not 9.
14. Why are you stealing all my ammo?
Do we need to buy anything besides healing at this point? Because I think we should probably just spend the rest of our credits on healing stuff.
I mean, we should probably buy healing stuff.
Because it was very hard up until this point
Yeah.
to get
let's
healing.
just get as much healing
How
as
much
we
healing
can.
does a
I
Mark
guess.
II do?
I think it's 3d8.
3d8.
Do we need credits
Man,
with
might be
which
worth buying
to ply the Scrimshaw pirates?
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Would
Well,
be the
wait.
only thing I'm thinking
Well,
about.
if we don't have credits, we have to move the story forward somehow. So I'm gonna come up with something.
That's true.
We're gonna have to gamble something at this table.
I do have a smart cable.
That's true.
A very
Oh, yeah,
expensive
yeah.
smart cable.
It's 4,000 credits. It's
I
like
mean,
400.
If you
So-
can't cover the buy-in, you just drop your keys to your Aston Martin in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good point. Good point. I don't know if I want to drop the keys to the indefatigable down there though.
We could get a Mark II and 7 Mark I's. Right?
That sounds
math is
really
right.
nice.
Sounds pretty good.
It does
That's a lot of
sound
What
nice.
do you guys have? Do you guys have any more?
I think I have one.
I have
Nancy
one Mark
Thompson.
One.
I have one.
I have 2 Mark 1s. So
I got
it
nothing.
might be worth just buying up as much as we can. A Mark II and a bunch of Mark 1s.
Yeah, I mean, literally, we went a whole planet
Yeah.
with 0. So
To be fair, we
It was
did
rough.
have like 5 on our ship the whole time.
True.
but I don't think we'll regret buying them, right?
Yeah.
No.
It'd be 775 for. Was it 1 Mark II is 425, and then 7 Mark I's?
Yeah, do you want me to hang on to the Mark II so I can use it on whoever needs
Yeah.
it?
So is the plan to go back to
Yeah.
the
Let's
vendor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff from the vendor.
We're just assuming we can buy this. We can't even communicate with the thing.
How hard could it be?
Oh, is that this one?
The squid.
John waves at you as you run by Luna.
Hey, John. Any chance you can interpret squid creature lights?
Shoot, now I gotta remember John's voice.
You
did
brought
this.
this on yourself.
I did bring it on myself. I just made him put him to wait. I think he had like a gravelly voice. What?
You know Hafred?
Hagrid?
Never mind. Take it easy. Enjoy your
Drink some
water.
Does he know? Is Harry Potter in this universe? Did you know Hagrid?
Might have to work him in now.
Mm.
Okay, so you approach this half red, who you now know from Hassachir, the name of at least.
Okay.
How
Which
did he
is
get
this-
its name? Oh, did the sphere just turn half red and he was like, oh, that's their
Hafred.
name?
Yeah.
You don't know how it got its name, but
What color is he?
It's pink.
Okay, hey.
Half
So
red.
maybe
Okay,
it's
so
half
he's
red.
Hafred.
It is a squid-like creature. It's floating in a large orb of water next to an upended mine cart, upon which are all of its wares. You've been through this once before. The creature, half red, points at the goods with liquid tentacles that extrude from the globe of water. And it is like holding a floating, or it's holding a tablet. I can give you a reminder what she looks like. Hold on one second.
And there's like prices on the tablet.
Yeah, there's like holographic prices above the items.
Oh,
Some
heads up
good
on
tech.
this. Jake found a great mod where you can right-click and instantly pull up a token's artwork. It's very nice.
It is
Oh,
really nice.
really?
Yeah, I
Mhm.
forgot to tell you about that. I like that.
I don't.
Yeah, I
I don't.
can,
Honestly, I don't put these in artwork. I need to start doing that. I put them in journals because it's easier to access than the tokens artwork.
Mhm.
But
Sure.
I will swap that around if that's the case. Is there a button to show players?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You basically pull up the artwork and then you hit show to players.
Oh!
I'll send you what it's called.
Okay, please do. That'd be awesome. Okay.
So they're just floating there. Can I just like point at the serums?
Yeah, and you see the sphere around Half Red begin to glow this like really nice shade of bluish green.
Okay, that's like a good thing, right?
Seems good.
I hold out the appropriate amount of money.
So you hold out your Bitcoin stick of credits,
Yeah.
hold it up to her tablet, and transfer the right amount of credits. How many are you buying? All of them? Like you're just buying one?
All of them.
We
We want one Mark II and 7 Mark I's,
Okay, 1 Mark II and 7
which will
Mark
be
I's.
775.
All right. Where is the Mark II at on this list? Why can I not see it? There it is. All right. 775.
Okay.
All right. You can see her Half Red inside the sphere, kind of does a backflip, and the sphere glows almost like a purplish blue, and it flaps its fins a little bit, and the credits transfer to the tablet, and you're able to take your serums of healing.
Blue beans happy.
We've cracked it.
Nice.
Crack the code, guys.
Write that down.
Too easy. Now
We're
we'll
learning the
remember
language.
next time, right?
Who wants to hold all this stuff? Just Caleb by default, and assuming
Yeah.
anyone.
I
Do we
would
have
say
some of
we
these?
should spread out some of the Mark 1s, for sure.
Shh.
If everybody has 2 Mark 1s, that gives Jake 2 and each of you get 1. Then we got 3 left over. That's still too many for me.
Is it too many for you? I'll take a second one, I guess. I think that's fine because you can shoot them at people. But
Yeah, I think you having a lot is better.
we want you guys to have some at least.
I mean, yeah, I
Two
think
per person
2
with
each
me
is
for
pretty
leftovers,
good.
I guess, is fine.
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
So we already had, you guys already had 1 each, Abe and Alex, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure my math was right on that before I change my stuff.
So add one more to my inventory.
Okay.
Now the question of should we use one on what's his face? Hassachir.
Sakir.
Wait. We'll see how he's doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright. To the Glimmshar pirates. Did I get it right that time? Ooh.
The
Yeah.
Scrimshaw pirates.
It was close. It was Glimmshar.
Glimmshar.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna permanently change it in this universe at this point. It's canon. Scrimshaw pirates.
Lisk, maybe you should take this one.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
No real reason.
No real reason.
Apparently, I have a pirating background now too. So
Lisk enjoys games of chance.
Yeah.
Who are these bee creatures again?
Bee
man.
creatures again?
spider?
They're
There's like spider things.
scary. I hope they're not the
Very.
pirates.
I can show you what they look like. They look like this.
Oh, they're gonna
Yeah,
be the
yeah,
pirates.
yeah.
They're for sure the pirates.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
right. You're right.
Yeah.
the way they hold the pistol is adorable.
It is. It's just like it's
Yeah.
they're holding them so gingerly.
There's really not much
Uh,
about this that I would call adorable.
Okay, let me because you guys saw these once before last time, right? Okay,
Yeah,
I
we
thought
just
so.
like passed through here though.
Yellow crystal beings with like really long spindly arms and just 2 fingers on each one, and maybe a thumb. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Maybe there is a thumb. Who knows?
I don't like these.
What is this guy? I like this guy.
I don't know what that guy is. I'll
Is that
have
an
to look at
ostrich?
what the... Maybe?
Ostrich man.
Well, it sounds like he's not a golden shank pirate.
He's got like housefly eyes.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Compound eyes.
Okay, so I need all of you to make me a perception check as you're walking towards these yellowish, spidery, dudes.
You got it, dude.
14
Hi-oh.
from Twick.
Oh, Lisk.
28
How
from
we
Liz.
do it.
Sheesh.
Easy.
23 from Luna.
23.
Let's see this high roll from
Ooh,
Ko.
23.
Oh my!
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Look at
What
this
up?
guy.
Everybody
Second
destroyed
highest.
me on that.
Looking out. Okay, so
First
multiple
time
of
Coat has
you, in
ever
fact,
been perceptive.
everybody except for Twick would, which is funny, would notice that
He's
one
too
of
busy
them is
looking at the
currently.
ostrich.
Yeah, true.
One of them is currently examining what appears to be a holographic 3D model of an Azlanti starship.
Oh,
Oh.
perfect.
Oh.
And
Hell yeah.
as you're walking up, they hit a button on the little controller that's below them, and it disappears.
I wasn't looking at anything.
Hey, how's it going, fellas?
They kind of look at one another, and then they look back at you, and you hear a something that sounds a bit like.
Ah, that's not a language.
Their beatbox language.
Are they beatboxing?
Yeah.
One of the
Does
other ones
that-
goes.
Shoot. Do any of us speak that?
Not me.
Speed beatbox.
Yeah.
They like look at each other, and they're all like.
Ko?
I do a perfect representation of the Joker beatbox from TikTok.
They are very confused.
Oh no.
One of them begins waving around its two front arms pretty rapidly, and the others just start
Uh-oh.
making like the same almost staccato sound over and over, like.
Maybe we should go.
I nudged I nudged
I-
this monkey man next to me. Do you understand these folks? Can you, in Azlanti? Can you?
He
can
goes,
you-
"Ah!"
Never
Oh,
mind.
yeah.
This is the room of the weird bestial people.
He
Yep.
just starts moving away from you.
Aaron just wanted to test out all his Foley work. That's all.
Yeah.
Can I reach out telepathically to these weird
Yes.
spider creatures?
You have to have common language, though, don't you?
You can attempt to reach out telepathically, yes.
It's worth a shot, though. Maybe they just don't have mouths.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe their mouth can't make our language.
I'm supposed to have a
Was-
common language, but it worked on Meatball Man somehow.
Yeah, it's
so.
true. Was Lisk talking in Azlanti?
I assume everyone here was talking with Azlanti, because common seems like a long shot.
Yeah, it seems like Azlanti's the
Okay.
better common here.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I sense motive if they understood Lisk?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll sense motive.
Because that's like one step, right? Maybe they can't speak it, but they can understand it.
Sure.
Hey, 31.
Holy crap.
Jesus.
Nice.
You are confident they have no idea. What
No
you
idea.
said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
What did you say it in? Common?
I went with
Azlanti.
Azlanti.
Azlanti?
Yeah.
Am
I
I,
have a
reach
few
out?
other shots I could shoot.
Can
Yeah.
I telepathic in common and just be like, hey, you guys ever been to like the Beatboxing World Championships or Universe Championships, I guess, in this case?
And you just hear.
Oh, sick. Oh, wow. I just turned to everybody else. These guys are very good at beatboxing.
We might need to employ a different method.
We might need Hassachir.
These might not be the pirates.
They might not
That's
be.
also
They're pretty rich.
possible.
They're the pirates. They had the
I mean,
picture
they
of the
feel like
thing
the pirates.
on their. How do we pigeon with these guys? We like point to their. Well, bring up a picture. Bring up a picture of our ship and point to their. What they were looking at, a hologram on something.
Yeah, they had like a holographic ship. But they shut off.
Who's showing the image of the ship?
I want to show a picture of whatever ship. Probably, I guess I would have a picture of the Indefatigable or something on my.
Okay, and are you all standing around and showing this, or is it just you? Like, give me a description of how you're trying to show them.
I'll pull it up, and then I'll gesture at their hologram, and I'll do this.
I mean, I'm standing here.
I need you to make me an engineering check.
Oh boy.
Actually, you can make me an engineering or a piloting check.
Oh. Two best.
Well, I'm not trained in either.
Oh man.
It's a 5.
Oh.
If I
You hear him go.
look around this room, do I see any pieces of cardboard around?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Can I try showing them the ship as a pilot engineer?
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
You try, Lisk. You do it.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Jeez.
Okay, so 28. As you're like pointing at things on the screen, trying to sort of indicate to them sort of portions of this ship, I would suppose, and you see all of them kind of turn and look at one another, and then their arms they wave again, but they don't wave in the same way they did earlier when Ko was trying to use telepathy. It waves in more of like almost like a fluid motion. And you hear him just making almost like a chant where they're like.
I
And they
rolled a
just kinda do that
16
over and
for
over.
cardboard perception.
Cardboard.
Christ.
You don't notice any cardboard.
Dang it.
So I
You
think
could go dumpster diving.
this is definitely progress. We almost got them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like, do we gain anything from that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look,
They made
at
it
'em.
different.
Look how good they're doing.
Yeah, we still don't know what they said.
I mean, I love the vibe though.
Yeah, it's
I would
better,
like
it's better
to-
than them yelling at us.
I would like to wave in a similar fashion,
Yeah. Yeah, I join
vibey,
in.
like back at them.
Yeah, we'll get a vibe going. This is great.
All right, I'm gonna need Ko to mouth exactly what he would do.
Oh no.
I mean,
I'm just gonna backtrack what I just said, guys. Don't worry.
I want to basically dance at them instead of to go along with their musical
Okay.
vocals.
I still am going to need to hear Ko's version of their language back to them. I think it's important for the context of what's happening.
That's
here.
true.
He doesn't have to. He's not speaking back to them.
He's just dancing.
He's
He's
just
just
doing
dancing.
the waving.
Yeah.
Cool. They make some sort
I
of
don't want to
motion that
accidentally
almost
say
looks
like
like
a curse at them.
they make some motion that almost looks like clapping, except they're still holding one of the pistols in their hand, so they're just hitting the hilt of the pistol.
Yeah.
They're applauding my beautiful dance. I see. Okay, so they're into it. All right, let's go talk to Hassachir.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hassachir.
Yeah. Thanks for the help, fellas. You've been great. This is the perfect. Exactly how I wanted that to go.
Run all the way back to this dude and be like, "How do we talk
the-
to this
yeah.
people now?"
How's
Yeah.
the blue guy doing when we walk past, by the way?
You
He's still
notice that
moping in the corner?
He's just still sitting on the ground. He's not moping. He actually has things in his hands, and he's like looking through them. That's about all he's doing. Just
I
kind
don't
of chilling there.
understand how we talked to this guy and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go talk to the pirates. I didn't think, oh, they only speak beatbox. So like, good
I mean-
fucking luck.
We need a first level mystic spell is all we need.
Look,
Correct.
I don't want to hear about your
Good old
stupid
comprehend
magic
languages.
bullshit.
If only
We
any
don't
of us
do
were
that
cats.
around here. We do it the old-fashioned way.
We would have saved so much time in this
Oh
campaign.
man.
So do you guys go back to Hassachir then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks up as he's sitting there, and he just says,
What can I assist you with?
Hey, Hassachir, buddy. Do you speak that language? The Scrimshaw pirates. I don't know what Scrimshaw pirates speak.
We'll get it one day.
Ah, the Glimmshar pirates, aka the Scrimshaw pirates.
Yeah.
Yes,
Combined them.
in fact, I do. They speak Terran. a very strange version of it. That
Terrible.
only utilizes crackles and pops.
Man,
Any
too bad I didn't pick
snaps?
that one.
And some snaps, yes.
Yes.
It's quite like what we call in the Azlanti Star Empire box beating.
Box beating.
That's good.
That's yeah.
Terran. Yeah, I did not get Terran.
Well,
Is Terran not like Earth language?
yeah, Earth Elementals.
Is it Terran?
Yeah, it's literally Earth elemental language. It's not
Right.
like Terran, like English. Terran.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to make sure, that is the spider-looking guys, right? With the yellow crystals.
Yes, they are quite strange looking and they glow when they communicate, but they are very unique creatures. Quite intelligent pilots, and they do love discussing starships.
Oh.
Yeah, we got that. We actually, that came across.
Did they
seem
happen to do a strange dance where they move their arms up and down and they made a noise that sounds like...
Well, I wouldn't call it strange, but yeah.
They must have enjoyed your presentation.
Oh, jeez.
Nice, Lisk.
Yeah, I try. I'm a good pilot.
What are the odds we give him a potion and he just comes with us?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
I think
That's our next step,
worth
right?
it. Yeah, I mean, this is such a fucking nightmare. Unless someone wants to multi-class right fucking now.
Let's go.
yeah, can we level up now? Is that okay?
Yeah,
I'd love to
yeah.
get Terran.
Yeah, here you go. Let's do it. I'll let you guys spend about a week. Everybody can. We can spend a week and let Co learn Azlanti.
Perfect.
We all go in the hyperbolic time chamber.
Ooh.
level
Here,
20.
Hass, we scrounged up a serum for you. And I'll
Excellent.
toss him one of these.
I hope that it assists.
And he's gonna just take the serum. I guess.
I'm gonna let
what
him
is
roll
it?
him if that's all right.
That's fine. Is it one? It's 1d8, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You should have just shot him with it.
1d8.
True.
That is-
I should have wasted a dart.
That's true.
Oh wait, that doesn't need a dart. It's fine.
I will show you. That is 6 points of healing.
Oh, not bad. I thought you were gonna say
Pretty
Pretty
one.
good. Pretty good.
That's what I rolled.
It's
This is
above
why I didn't
average.
roll it.
Yeah, Caleb, you want to roll a d8 just for comparison's sake?
Yeah, it's just see?
Oh, look at that!
Not a one.
I mean, it's not good, but
For what it's worth, your roll would not have done anything.
Oh.
However, my roll will.
Oh god.
Wait, is his name somehow Zed Occupants?
No, Zed occupants. I was selected on one of the many figures. They're just the occupants of Zed. Get out of here. Let me just remember that. Boom,
Occupants,
done.
yeah. Okay.
Not occupants.
Nah,
Occupants.
Yeah, he doesn't have 8 legs on his pants. Oh, good.
I was trying to see how it was like a name somehow.
Some kind of new Nickelodeon
Thank you.
TV show.
occupants. I
Alex.
watch it.
learning a new word every week, Alex. Very excited for you. Thanks for joining our.
though.
Thanks for joining our phonics class. He will respond and just say,
This has helped me quite a bit. Maybe I can assist you with a conversation that you have been trying to have but been unable to communicate with one of the station's residents. Who should I help you with?
Oh, just one. Yeah, no, just one. That's perfect. That's ideal.
Actually, can you help
That's-
us with this monkey guy? I really want to know. Who this is.
What do you guys think? The Glimmshar?
Oh yeah.
They
Okay.
seem like a better bet.
Yeah. I mean, we got what we could out of Meatball.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the other option would be half red, right?
Oh, half red.
Those are kind of the two shots we have.
we already
Right.
spent all our money, so discount's not gonna help us now.
By monkey guy, were you referring to the Neskinti?
Oh yeah, that one.
Very difficult language to comprehend. Even I do not know that one.
Well, that answers that question.
Well, as a backup.
as a back.
Maybe just the Glimmshar. That'd be nice.
I would be glad to assist.
and he will follow you.
Oh, excellent.
He moves rather slowly. He's still not doing too great, and he is literally dripping like a blackish sludge everywhere he goes.
Oh.
Pieces of his shell are chipping off as he's walking.
And
This man literally may just crumble into nothing while he is assisting you in one conversation.
Well, it's worth it.
As long as this conversation goes well, we're fine. You can collapse after that.
Are there any like loose buckets I can scoop up his group
Just
with?
Like
Start
carry him
along
behind
the
him and
lines.
scoop him.
I'm
Yeah.
being very careful not to step in it.
You absolutely can scoop goop if you would like to.
I would love to scoop goop.
All right, you find a
Yeah.
bucket and you scoop approximately 1 gallon of black sludge.
That's a lot
gallon?
of stuff.
That's a lot.
Yeah, he's gooping a lot right now, guys. He's also very large. He's not large. He's just very. He's a very big creature, so he's
big
like
boy.
just dripping goop everywhere. And it's not like if you remember, he's been dipping his baleen in the sludge. It's almost like a treatment, so it's not necessarily a component that he's excreting. It's more a component of the serum that he's trying to use to heal himself. As you guys walk back up to the Scrimshaw pirates, he will turn around to you and say,
What would you like me to communicate to the Glimmshar pirates?
What's like the nicest way to say we gotta steal a ship?
Yeah.
Is there like a cool guy way?
We want to lure one here, right? That's the real goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it seems like their interests might be aligned. Who knows?
We already promised the duck weasel the cargo, right?
Well, they don't
Not-
want the cargo. They want the ship.
These
They like ships.
These guys might like
Oh,
the ship.
oh, so we could give them the ship after if we don't destroy it.
They might even like it destroyed, honestly. Like,
That's fair.
they seem really
Okay.
into spaceships.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So basically, if they can help us lure a ship here, we will take it, do our business, and then they can have the ship after the fact.
What if we find like a really sick ship that's better than our ship?
Then we
give 'em
betray
ours.
these guys immediately.
Well, yeah. So we just
Second one.
strip down the parts we want. We put it on our ship,
Yeah.
and we give them the leftover piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hassachir, you guys are kind of discussing while you're standing around Hassachir,
Yeah.
and he will turn around to you and he will say,
You realize they can understand Azlanti, correct?
Well, we'd be talking common to each other, because
See?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
I wasn't
you
certain.
clown.
That's Co.
Yeah. If we're talking to each other, it's common. Because Co.
Got it.
If we're talking to
Oh, yeah,
other
it's Co.
people, it says Lanty.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Least common denominator.
Like I would understand as Lanty.
So I was 100% sure that they couldn't understand Azlanti, though.
You were
I just didn't roll well enough.
correct.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah.
We could have just asked them then. Or so,
Yeah,
why
I
did
mean,
we
was
bring
yeah.
extremely
Hassachir?
hard then. Guess that makes sense.
Very difficult DC.
It's a completely different species, and I understand
Yeah.
none of.
We couldn't understand when they talked back to us, so
Yeah.
we still need
Yeah.
Hassachir.
Negotiations would have been difficult.
Yeah.
True. Maybe a couple weeks you guys could have figured out how to describe what a ship was.
Yeah, so what do we want to say? Do we want to say
Something like we want to bring a Azlanti cargo vessel here.
yeah, ask if they know how to ask if they would know how to bring a bring a Azlanti cargo ship in.
Okay. Hassachir will just turn around and he will communicate to them in Azlanti. You hear the Glimmshar pirates, the Scrimshaw pirates, they do all of their crackle, flicker, pops and cracks, and you see their skeletal bodies, their crystal bodies, they start glowing. And Hassachir will turn back around and he will say,
I have spoken with Bright Crackle Flicker Dim, the main
Okay.
Glimmshar pirate, and he has communicated with me the following. This is a direct translation.
Uh-oh.
It is a ship. A ship. We love ships. There are many Azlanti ships. Ships that are piloted by Azlanti. Ships that fly through space. That go on trips to gather supplies. Supplies that are given to various outposts. Outposts where supplies are given to. We have seen many schedules of ships that gather supplies, that provide supplies to outposts where they are gathering. Yes. That is a direct translation.
These are the guys we picked. These were our best these guys.
Fascinating.
Please know that Glimmshar pirates, their culture is a very repetitive speech pattern.
Hey, you don't say.
So, I could say it was right, bright, crackle, glimmer, dim.
It was bright, crackle, flicker, dim is the
Flicker,
name of the
bright,
yeah.
bright,
bright, crackle,
bright.
flicker, dim.
crackle, flicker, dim.
Correct.
It's a lot of luminescent language. Okay.
If you remember, their bodies are it's like glowing. Like everything they say, it makes their crystals glow. So I think they're just named, or you get the sense that they're just named after that.
Huh.
I like this culture of repetition. I may try it for myself.
Oh no.
Please don't.
I do like repetition, so I may end up trying this repetition for myself in the future. When I try this repetition, it will be enjoyable.
A pipe falls from the ceiling, instantly crushing Co.
Impales Co. No.
Oh, now we can get a mystic, guys. Easy peasy.
Yeah,
Gets
we'll
a
give up our
Mystics.
one tank.
Gets a mystic, still doesn't learn his Lanty.
So bright, crackle, flicker, dim. When you view the schedules of the ships that you see, the ships that fly, the schedules for those ships, the ships that fly around, do they ever arrive at Station Zed, the Station Zed that we are on, to deliver cargo as they fly around?
The Glimmshar pirates will communicate back to Hassachir, and Hassachir says,
This is another direct translation. I can summarize if you would like, but this is a direct translation. They say, yes, that ships do on occasion stop at Outpost Zed, but it is few and far between. Most of the time, ships tend to stick to normal travel routes, and Outpost Zed is not one of those routes. I also can confirm this, that starships from the Azlanti Star Empire do not often arrive here, unless it is a security force looking to find where a stolen starship may have gone.
We're looking for a cargo ship that's headed to, scheduled to head to a prison. I don't remember the prison name. Do any of you?
Galta.
Galta. That's right. Nice memory. We're looking for a ship headed there. We want to lure them here because we need the schedule to say that they're headed to the prison.
as you're saying this, the pirates immediately begin to start almost cut you off and start communicating to Hassachir. And Hassachir starts just translating on the fly because he thinks it's going to be easier than waiting around. He's just going to start talking while they're crackling behind him. And he says,
"It is a moon that is owned by the Azlanti noble Sardat Zolan Ulivestra, who controls the prison on the moon of Golta that is guarded by guards who serve the Azlanti noble Sardat Zolan Ulivestra. All Azlanti prisons are protected by a vanguard parapet because it is a starship specifically for guarding such things as prisons. The vanguard parapet has less shields on its forward side, but it has a heavy laser cannon on its forward side, and also a high explosive missile launcher on its forward side, and a light particle beam that is on a turret, so that it can also hit targets on its forward side. So it wishes enemy ships to target its forward side. It is not a very fast ship because it is for guarding prisons which require it to stay near the prison."
I mean, not helpful, but great.
I mean,
But you were
might be
talking about
helpful at some
Gulta,
point.
so they got excited about what you were talking about. They started communicating about Gulta. They did hear the rest of your question, so they are continuing to talk, and Hassachir is going to continue to translate for him, and he's just going to say,
The ships, yes, ships that travel in the sky. Some go to Gulta. Gulta on trips for supplies that are delivered to Gulta. They do have routes that they travel on through the star to Gulta, the prison moon, where supplies are needed. Would you like for us to look up ships that travel supplies to Gulta? Gulta, which is a prison moon that is owned by Sardat, Zolan, Ulvestra.
Yes. Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
please.
You got it. Yes.
Yes.
"Okay."
Yes.
So what they do is, you can see they kind of look down and they have a little tablet in front of them, none of which is legible to you. It just looks like a bunch of scratches on the surface of a slightly red glowing tablet, but they're like moving it around and accessing things. And they are able to tell you that there is a ship that is somehow going to be traveling near Outpost Zed. It's not going to stop at Zed, but it will be on its way towards the prison moon of Gulta. It is a cargo ship that is known as the Relic, and it is scheduled to stop at Gulta with other destinations further along its cargo line, but it has no intention to stop at Outpost Zed.
Okay.
So the question is, how do we get it to stop?
Yeah.
Hassachir, when ships stop here, what do they stop for?
Ships that stop at Zed. Do you mean Azlanti ships?
Yeah.
Specifically the ones we are speaking of. Yes. Well, typically for one of a few reasons. One, as I previously mentioned, if there are stolen ships, Azlanti's ships will stop sometimes with security personnel to try and resolve any potential scenario and follow any lead on the ship. Two, if there is a specific trade of goods that needs to occur, sometimes Azlanti ships will stop for very particular subsets of those goods if they happen to be in need. Excuse me. Three, all Azlanti starships are required to stop for, how shall we say it, distress signals.
That's
If
what I was
there
wondering.
was,
That's what I was
for
wondering.
instance, a starship that was in distress, was in disrepair, or was damaged, and they were communicating a distress signal, Azlanti starships are required to stop. This does not necessarily include cargo ships. However, Outpost Zed and the surrounding area are not often patrolled by Azlanti ships that are gunships, and so therefore a cargo ship may in fact stop.
Sounds pretty good.
So remind me, are we not supposed to engage them?
We did
in
not want to fight them in
ship-to-ship
space.
combat?
Yeah.
That was the idea.
And Talmarin was kind of communicating, that's what I miscommunicated last time, but he was trying to say that if you were to engage a ship head-on, for instance, they can basically communicate to the Navy of the Azlanti Star Empire to get a gunship to show up in seconds.
Yeah.
Or not seconds, but minutes, one would show up. And knowing how our starship combat rounds go, minutes comes very quickly.
Yeah.
Do they have a way to manipulate the? Because we could set up some kind of distress signal, right? But I'm wondering if they have a way to manipulate the schedule or the cargo manifest to say that they need to come and pick up something here.
Oh, that would work too. I mean, I'm pretty good at computers. I'm not amazing, but I'm pretty okay. Actually, Caleb, you're probably good at computers too, right? We are the same at computers. We are the same.
That sounds right. You're an operative. That makes sense.
Yeah. But okay. Would hacking their manifest, is that even something we could do, or would that be like really obvious?
Ask the pirates.
Or acquire
They might know.
access to the ship or Azlanti computers.
If you ask the pirates that, like specifically, you're saying how easy would it be to hack the manifest of the relics?
Yeah.
The relic ship manifest. They would respond, and I'll just summarize what Hassachir would say. He would say something effective. All these Azlanti starships are on a pretty secure communicate network.
Okay.
Getting into them is possible, albeit very difficult.
Yeah.
And there are, and you guys haven't really encountered this yet, but there are protocols to catch hacking attempts in Starfinder universe.
Yeah.
So if you don't meet the DCs of something, when you try to hack something, it notifies the person you're attempting to hack. So keep in mind as we continue to progress, we're getting onto tier 2 computers now. Those will have countermeasures. You don't know what they are, but if you try to hack a ship from afar, A, you're at a distance. B, there's going to be countermeasures, so it will require some additional, effort. You just don't know for sure.
So the distress signal is probably the way to go.
I think so.
Probably.
Instead of distress signal from a ship, do we need to rig our ship to put out an Azlanti distress signal somehow?
Well, we
Sure.
have an Azlanti transponder still.
Yeah.
That
But
you do.
True.
We were worried that they would out our ship. Right. That's something about
That was
it smelled
because
bad.
of the.
The drive plume, but we're not driving.
But
there.
if we're not going
yeah,
anywhere,
right?
then
Okay.
If we're not driving, it shouldn't be a thing.
Fair enough.
Hassachir has been talking to the pirates while you guys have been discussing, and he turns around and he says,
It appears that the relic will be here, or passing by Outpost Zed, in approximately 18 hours.
Oh, that's
it's
soon.
not a lot of time.
I thought he was going to say minutes. We have tons of time.
Minutes. The Glimmshar pirates are very good at managing schedules. Repetition, after all, is the name of their game.
18 minutes. Okay. I guess let's get cracking then, huh?
Yeah.
Do we know how to rig up a distress signal?
Let's
so-
figure it out. Shh.
where would you like to... You're going to rig it from your own starship?
Well, we don't have another one.
Well, anything that has communications
From the
protocols
station,
can
huh?
send a distress signal. So
Mm.
you could presumably send it from any ship that's at Outpost Zed, Outpost Zed itself, your own starship. You could
Sending
literally
it-
throw a beacon out into space.
Sending it with
There's
our
also-
transponder would probably be better since it's more likely they'll respond to an Azlanti one.
Yeah.
Yes, Ed?
I was just wondering if we should get information about the ship, but we're not gonna fight it in space, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah. My main concern is if we do it from our ship, if they get like a description of our ship, if that's going to cause problems for us down the line.
Well, that might make it more enticing for them to come. You think?
Well, I don't think it would entice them now, right? I'm just worried that, like, if they're like, hey, this is, whatever the hell the name of this ship is, the Relic, and we're investigating a distress signal for this ship, and then later we're trying to fly under the radar as that ship they described. I don't know. I just don't want...
That's a fair point.
I don't want to show our ship to everyone like, hey, here's this ship that was here before the crew mysteriously disappeared.
We'll rename
you
our
can-
ship later.
You can make
Us,
me
that's
an
smart.
engineering check if you would like.
I would love to do that.
Like the Rocinante.
Boom. 28.
28 on engineering. You would know that distress signals aren't necessarily accompanied by anything other than a transponder ID. So you wouldn't like, it wouldn't carry information, most likely wouldn't carry information about the ship. It's merely a signal that says you are in distress, and it has your transponder.
Is
Okay.
the signal discordant?
I need you to roll me. No, I'm kidding. It would not be discordant, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say let's do it.
Okay.
We should ask about like security measures on like. Do they know about stuff about inside the ship? Like, are there going to be
point? Because we want to board it.
Yeah. Are there multiple entrances that we should know about, or a secret hatch maybe? But I can't.
You're communicating in common, so
I have common, so
He's got to talk through somebody.
well, you can ask Hassachir to recommunicate it because he speaks common. So you can ask him to recommunicate it to the Glimmshar pirates, or guys can directly ask him. It doesn't matter. We'll just say you ask Hassachir, he recommunicates. The pirates communicate back, and then they say something to the effect of, or he says something to the effect of,
The pirates have given me the ship name and configuration. I should be able to draw you a simple sketch of the starship, its entry ports. However, Azlanti starships are not necessarily always configured the same on the inside. I can mainly only give you information about locations of entry.
okay.
and you see he like has a little tablet. He like scribbles some things on it, and he will show you something that looks a little bit like this.
Cool.
That's
Alright.
some preparation right there.
We're going straight for the throat.
Well, there's an X on that one.
Yeah, true.
No, I'm counting this lower one as the
Oh,
throat.
yeah.
The head
It's
is
like
got
a
big
it's like a
nose.
seahorse. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
A
Hassachir will
seahorse riding
say,
a pontoon.
Hassachir will say,
These ships are unique. They have two frames. One is specifically for cargo. The second is specifically for the command center of the ship. And there is a bridge that usually connects the two. The airlock doors that enter that bridge are the primary access point for the ship. The nose of the ship does have a door where cargo is loaded, but most of the time that door is not opened unless it is in an atmosphere. Otherwise, it would pull the atmosphere from the inside the ship, as there is no, or from inside of the ship, as there is no airlock at that location. There is also a side door that is used when stations are incapable of housing access for larger starships.
Okay. What so is the plan just get them to park and then jump them in their own ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm struggling
that-
with too.
Right, some of them are going to come out of their ship, right?
Are they going to come out?
Some of them will to investigate, right? And they got to talk to somebody.
And then we go
Presumably.
in, we slip in behind, we're hiding against the side of the wall, and we slip in behind them.
Take out
Right.
the remaining crew.
Those guys
Close the
come
doors.
out. We kill those guys. We take their gear.
We do a
We go
Star
back on the
Wars.
ship.
What I'm worried about, right, is if they have a button that calls for reinforcements within minutes,
Mm-hmm.
man, we gotta get them quick. We gotta get them real quick, or turn off their communications.
That's a good point.
Is there a communications antenna on the external side of the ship that we can destroy before trying to board it? That's what I want to ask that.
Hassachir turns and asks the Glimmshar pirates. They respond rather quickly, and they just say something to the effect of, he again translating, he says,
There is typically no communications array on the outside of the ship. However, there are typically two communications consoles within ships of this style, as there are housings for crew in both the cargo frame as well as the operations frame of the ship. So you should be able to access one at either end.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we get some to leave and investigate. We go into the cargo side because they're going to leave people in the operations system.
Sure.
And we hack into it over there, shut off the comms, and then take them out.
Easy peasy.
Maybe.
Yeah. That sounds reasonable, at least. Can we ask how many people are usually, like, how many crew members?
Good idea.
Glimmshar pirates, and I agree with this assessment, have communicated that there are somewhere between 6 and 8 crew members typically for a cargo ship. This one, it is unknown for sure how many crew members there will be. However, not all crew will exit the ship for a distress signal. They do not leave any Azlanti ship abandoned for any period of time.
We could take somewhere between 6 and 8.
I'm thinking
like
we
this
could take like 4 to 6, which should be fine because some people will leave, hopefully.
Okay. So then, for us, are we thinking the people who get off the ship, we kill them and then board the ship, or are we thinking we board the ship, try to take out everyone there?
I think we got to board the ship and take out comms first.
That's probably true.
Seal the doors behind us.
Can we
Sorry, I didn't mean to close out.
conscript the
No, good.
Scrimshaw pirates to create a diversion?
Hassachir will ask the Scrimshaw pirates, and he will basically summarize that kind of how Talmrin said earlier that he still has to live on this station. The Glimmshar pirates are kind of communicating the same thing. Like, they don't want to get involved in necessarily messing with anything that is Azlanti because they're worried of repercussions from what they have been involved with. Right now, they enjoy free trade, and if they step over the line, they're worried that they may just either be locked up or listed as a non-sentient species or otherwise eliminated from their ability to do work on starships like they always do.
Okay.
Can we ask John?
Yeah, I have a few ideas. We could just do a distraction and just pull them. We could do a distraction and then I sneak in and try to take out their communications while they're distracted.
If you took it out while we are distracting them,
Yes.
that's what you mean? Okay,
Yes. That's obviously we'd have to split the party a little bit.
sure.
So that's maybe not great, but it does give us the benefits of everything at once. Theoretically, right? Because they're distracted, and then we cut their communications, and then we're at least not in danger of reinforcements.
Yeah. If some of them do leave to investigate the distress signal, then we can all go into the ship together. But otherwise, I think, we got to make some kind of distraction.
Okay.
Hassachir will say,
Is there anything else you would like to ask the Glimmshar pirates?
I think I'm good.
Do they have any pointers on hacking into Azlanti comm systems?
They have said it is difficult to hack into anything Azlanti. There are many protocols protecting consoles, computers, and any electronic systems that may be on board any Azlanti ship. And the Azlanti do protect cargo, as it is important to make sure it is delivered to the location that it needs to go to. It is in your best interest to maybe do it.
I'm trying to think of how he would phrase. I think he would say,
It will take you time to get into systems on board the starship. It may be in your best interest to sneak somehow.
Gotcha.
So there are 2 communication consoles, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Are they
What
redundant, or does one take down the whole?
that you don't know.
Okay.
That's something you would only be able to tell once you're actually in front of it. Again, neither one of them have a layout of the ship. They know the general shape because they know the class of ship it is, but they don't know specifically once you get in what's in there.
So sneak on and hide. I don't know.
I mean, we could literally try just stowing aboard the ship.
Yeah.
If they're going there, we can just hide in the ship and then get there. I know that doesn't work super great because I think someone's not really good at stealth, right?
So Trojan horse.
Me.
We put us in a box and label it like whatever this soap water is called,
Yeah.
and then have somebody from the station apologize for the mistake and offer this complimentary carton of soap water.
Of soap water. Delicious water from Outpost Zed.
Really cross your fingers that they do like it and that they don't
That's true, right?
vent it immediately.
Yeah.
They want the fermented meat honey.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's better.
I don't know that we want to stow away on the ship. Because we're in the cargo area and they find out, they just vent the cargo area.
Yeah, it does seem dangerous,
And then
right? Because if
bye-bye
they
us.
find us and they call for reinforcements, we're double fucked because we don't
Yeah.
even have our ship in that case. Like we can't even
we can't
run.
even leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just have a Lisk sneak and try to spend time to take out the communications.
Okay.
Well,
I
we shoot the breeze with the fellas that come off.
We either do like confront them or just like aren't around and or we're just watching from a shadowy area nearby. I don't know.
You could just watch, and then if they get out and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go back to the ship," then you like
Then we
create a
confront them.
diversion or kill them or
Yeah.
both. I mean, we have
But we need a sneaky
communicators, right?
person.
So like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think regardless, at some point in the plan, Lisk has to hack the thing or stab it with a knife.
Should
One of
we?
the two.
Do we need to go in from both sides and do them both at the same time?
We could try that. It would
'Cause we're
decrease
concerned
the amount
about-
of time.
We're concerned about how long it's taking, right?
Man, what's the game with the data knives? Is that Titanfall?
Oh!
Yeah.
Atlanti are all human, right? That's not
Yeah.
true. Well, is that
What's
true?
that?
Are they all
Yeah.
humans?
No, they're super racist. Yeah, they're all human.
Could we, after a bunch of them enter, could we turn off them, take them out of the database so that
Oh.
the doors don't open for them anymore?
Oh my god, yeah.
But they have to come into the station.
Well, if we just get someone to lure them in, right? Okay, we have a lot of good ideas. I also just remembered Lisk has a hat of disguise.
Oh, nice.
So this could just kind of be one of them. Or someone, actually, someone charming, like Luna, could disguise himself or herself as one of them, as an Azlanti, come aboard, lie to get to that console. I don't know how good you are at hacking.
Not.
Not. But, okay, maybe you can get Twick in there somehow.
Yeah, get both of us in there somehow.
Yeah, and then Lisk can actually sneak to the other one, right?
Uh,
And then Ko will also be
Ko
there.
and I will be as charisma characters. Ko and I will both look human, and we will
I can bluff
bring
good.
you two as prisoners.
It's not bad. That is not bad.
We found these two rat folk, and they need to go to jail.
Wow. Just because we're rat folk, we must be criminals, huh?
Yeah.
That's true.
That's actually, I kind of like that plan, though.
Yeah.
Are we... So, okay. Last question, I guess, then. What do we do with the guys who came off of the ship, right? Like, do we jump and kill them, or do we take their names off the list so they're just trapped on the station for a bit?
Is there a chance that they come onto the station, and we are standing there with prisoners and say, "Oh, good, you're here. We sent the distress signal.
That's not bad. That's not
Take
bad.
us back onto your ship."
We could do that. We lose the element of some of them being gone,
True.
but...
If it turns to a fight, we'd have to fight all of them together.
While you guys are discussing this, the Glimmshar pirates have been looking at blueprints of the ship, and they've been talking to Hassachir, and Hassachir is going to turn around and say,
The Glimmshar pirates have made a very valid point. This space station, rather, is equipped with short-range sensors. Should you require, we could scan the Azlanti ship as it gets close to the station. That may provide additional information, though we cannot guarantee it, as, again, countermeasures are quite intense on Azlanti starships.
So we might be able to tell how many are on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely don't do it if there's any risk to us.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we'll have to fight it. We gotta do what we gotta do at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
I think that's pretty good.
You done with the Glimmshar
Yeah,
pirates?
we'll
then?
say, bright, crackle, flicker dim. We greatly appreciate the assistance that you provided us when you provided us assistance in researching schedules of ships that fly, specifically cargo ships, around this area. We appreciate very much greatly your assistance.
You see all the pirates, they like move their arms and they make some noises like, and one of them reaches underneath the table and he's like messing with some stuff with his 2 fingers on each arm, and he pulls some stuff out from below the table and passes it over to Hassachir, and Hassachir says,
The Glimmshar pirates have said that you may have this extra equipment.
Ooh.
They enjoyed talking with you about starships, which they do not get to do very often. In Outpost Zed, most people here are permanent residents, and this is their way of saying thank you.
they have a couple things for you. So, they have provided you a laser microphone.
Okay.
And
what does that even mean?
I have links for both. Hold
I
on.
love that.
We can point it at something and hear what's going on inside.
Is that right?
That's what they do in real life, right?
Here is the laser.
That's right.
Oh.
Where is Mumble?
It senses vibrations in the material,
Right,
and then you
this-
can reconstitute that into sound.
Yeah, dude, this is some Metal Gear Solid shit right here.
They
That's
also have provided you with a minimal speed suspension augmentation.
Oh, okay.
What does
Um,
that mean?
It increases land speed by replacing joints and tendons in your legs with high-performance
Oh
cybernetics.
my god.
And
Oh,
the
no.
pirates
Lisk.
really like working on working on things like ships, so they've also offered to install the augmentation
Oh
if
my
required.
Okay, Lisk probably does not actually need to be faster.
But
Although he would be
However.
really excited at the idea.
my operative does move at 55 right now.
Oh my god.
It's very nice.
Is Lisk even faster right now? He might be a
So,
little bit.
The minimal one replaces only a few of your parts and increases your land speed by 10 feet.
10 feet.
Pretty big.
It's a big number.
How slow are you, Ko?
Pretty slow.
Do you want mechanical legs? Cybernetic legs, rather?
You could be like Darth Maul.
I'm actually back to 25 feet now. I think I was at 20 before.
25?
But I have my charge stuff, so it's not that big of an issue.
True.
So I can move and then charge.
To be fair, you are the only one of us who needs to move constantly.
Yeah.
The rest of us are ranged.
True.
Caleb, do you remember how long it takes to install an augmentation?
I do
Don't you
not.
dare say 18 hours. I'll
I
fight
don't.
you.
I think it's no, I don't think it's that much.
17 and a half hours.
It's probably
That's
an hour.
perfect.
Getting an augmentation installed requires the service of a professional cybernetic surgeon or someone with ranks in medicine equals, well, I mean, whatever, they can do it. A session with cybernetic surgeon takes 1 hour per level of augmentation, so it would take 4 hours.
Hey, that's how long I need to craft 24 darts. So
There you
we're good.
So I'll take it if we want it. You can also have it, Lisk. I don't mind that much.
No, dude, my speed is 40 feet.
Oh,
They
okay.
go
Yeah,
to 50.
Okay.
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't need it. It's a meme. I'm gonna get really fast.
Okay. Then I'll take it. Then. I mean, it's just an augmentation to your body. It doesn't have to do with armor or anything.
Right.
Okay, I guess.
You do need to
It
lose them legs, though.
replaces joints and tendons, man.
Yeah.
Right,
If
baby.
you want to lose some joints and tendons.
Yeah, I guess.
Blade Runner.
I'm gonna become a Kremik.
Hey,
Oh,
not
yeah.
quite. Not quite.
This isn't gonna give him black blood, is
Black
it?
blood.
We do not need a heart attack healing.
Only heal with negative energy.
What a combo.
You guys are walking away from the Scrimshaw pirates, and Hassachir is just going to say, well, or this voice thing isn't going to work. Hold on.
I need to return. I'm not feeling good anymore. I could possibly help more, but I must go back. I must rest and dip my baleen in my solution.
This guy needs to go rest in his back to tank.
Yeah, do you want some of this? And this holds up a gallon of sludge. Do you need this back, or?
Only if it would heal me. It has not been doing very much work on that matter lately.
Does that mean I get to keep the slime?
I would treat you as slime for a serum of healing.
Nope. Is your slime bad?
Okay.
Damn. What if that's slime?
Do I have to stay with the pirates to get my legs upgraded?
Bye.
Yeah, you'll have to stay here for 4
There.
hours to get your legs up.
They're gonna work on you with all of their legs.
Alright. Can somebody tell them I want my legs upgraded?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hassachir told them before you guys
Okay.
left. They will take you over into this space.
Oh,
Because there's more room in there, not because it's like
because
a
there's
back.
arms
Yeah.
coming out of the
It's
wall.
just like
'Cause
they
it's
can set
scary.
you up here to work on your legs pretty easily, so they'll kind of follow you over and surround you, glowing yellow bodies, crystal bodies, and they're just like as they're working on
Nice.
your legs. Ko starts like, nodding his head up and down, like, yeah, this is good beat.
I appreciate the relaxing music to take my mind off of the surgery.
So they're gonna work on you. Hassachir's gonna go back, so he's no longer with you. He's gonna be attempting to heal up some more. Time's just gonna pass unless you'd like to try and talk to some of these other merchants, or you just want to wait on the ship. It's kind of up to you.
Well, Twig's making
I need to craft stuff.
darts.
Okay.
How long we got?
We gotta set up our
You have 18 hours before the ship
distress
comes within
beacon.
range.
And which of our many plans are we going to try to enact?
Good question.
So, if you're going with the distress beacon route, this will require some setup from probably an engineer.
Okay, I got it. I can do the distress beacon. I think no matter what, we distress beacon, they come here. The question is, what do we do next?
Actually, maybe more than an engineer. It's probably going to require some teamwork.
Ugh. With these guys?
You got Twig.
Possible.
He can do stuff.
Yeah, how much time am I needed for? That determines how many darts I can make.
Oh my god, this guy and his fucking darts.
I need to be so low on darts.
And now he has UPBs!
I think our best bet. I liked the disguise approach.
The prisoner one?
Yeah. Well, even if we don't like basically surrender ourselves to the Azlantis who come up, even if we try to like ambush them real quick when they get on the station, I think it is a good way to get on the ship unnoticed. Because other than Lisk, we don't have a lot of people who are like really good at stealth, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So I think disguise is going to be much stronger because both Luna and Ko should at least be okay at that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We do have these shadow blend serums to help with stealth. They only last 10 minutes, but
I mean, that should be all we need. Shadow Blend Serum.
yeah, they give you a +2 insight bonus to stealth while you have concealment from dim light or darkness.
When? I don't have one of those, I don't think.
They're in our loot table.
Oh.
There's 3 of them. There's not
Well,
one for everybody. But
good
I think you
news.
already have
Lisk-
insight bonuses, right?
Oh, probably. Yeah, probably. I mean, I say we gear up for the disguise thing, and then we kind of gotta play it by ear, right?
Yeah.
Because if a bunch of them come out, it's like, well, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Well, we could use the scanning of the ship beforehand and hopefully get information on that.
Yeah.
Sure.
We need to figure that out too.
Yeah.
Okay. So specifically right now, Ko's getting his augmentations put on. Lisk, or Twick, are you just making darts right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna make darts for 12 hours.
Okay. Does everybody just want to fast forward for 12 hours? You'll have 6 hours left to figure out a plan.
Yeah, I mean, I can start doing whatever we need to do for the distress beacon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like getting it prepped.
Can we get a long rest? Can I get a long rest in there?
Yeah, you should be able to get a long rest in. It's 8 hours, so somewhere in there you should be able to
I don't
get.
have anything else to do, so.
Okay. Lisk.
If we're doing 12 hours, then I have 8 extra hours on my long rest too.
Okay. So 2 of you long rest. Twick, you're gonna make darts. Lisk,
Darts.
are you gonna rest, or are you gonna start working on the stuff right now?
I mean, I'd probably start on the beacon in case it takes a really long time. I have literally no idea how long it'll take.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just say you go back to the ship, which I presume is where you guys had discussed you were gonna do the beacon from, not Zed, I think. Is that what you decided?
Well,
So you had like
true?
14 plans. I don't know which one.
Yeah,
was.
I don't know either.
I think we do it from Zed.
Yeah,
Because
from the
that,
station,
that
because we want them
entices
to
them
come
to get off.
into the station, right?
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ideally.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hassachir will point you to a console that you're able to access while everybody else is kind of just, working on other things. And you pull up the console and everything's in Azlanti, but you're fine with that because you've been talking like you're fluent.
Yep.
You navigate to a section that's required to generate this signal, and it's going to require a computer's check from you in order to generate a signal from Outpost Zed.
All right.
It is
It
a slightly unfamiliar system to you.
That was a bad roll.
All right, so our total here is a 15 on the computer's check. It's a foreign system to you. You don't really know what you need to do to get through some of the protocols, and you don't think, based on your knowledge, you're going to be able to do it from there.
Hey, Twick. Hey, can you put the dots down for a second and come try this thing?
Fine.
Here, I'll make you fucking dots.
Oh, thanks. You just need engineering, so it should be easy.
See? Yeah, I'm good at this.
Okay,
All
so that's going to be a computer's check.
There it is.
27 on
yeah.
computers. You, even though the system is still unfamiliar for you, you're able to get a little bit further down in the system. You think you've gotten to the point where you can generate a fake distress signal from Outpost Zed. The question you've arrived at is, though, what are the contents of the signal going to communicate in order to convince them to get here? So
Distress.
Yeah, that's good.
Mechanically, I guess in-game you can tell me what you would want it to say, but mechanically it's going to require you to bluff with this distress signal.
Gotta record something.
Oh, is it a recorded message?
It not necessarily a recorded message, but the contents of the message will matter when it comes to whether or not the Azlanti will actually turn to come to the distress signal.
Right.
So do we want to say something like, Azlanti officers stranded on Station Zed require
That I like. I was
Transport.
about to suggest
Require
something.
pickup.
Okay,
That's
can you tell
pretty
me
good.
And then you
tell me
can draw
exactly what
them
you
in.
would say? And I presume you're saying this all in Azlanti.
Yeah.
And Linda's doing this for the
What's
bluff check.
what do Azlanti soldiers go by?
Or like
You
a
mean-
rank or something?
Yeah, like how do they refer to themselves?
Cadet.
As like cadets or
You really haven't heard of any other names other than cadet so far. You think it's
lieutenant?
a lot like
Aeon Guard.
typical. You know what? If you make me a let's see, Twick was reading, or no, Luna was reading about the Azlanti Star
Yeah.
Empire on the flight. So
Mhm.
if you make me a recall knowledge, just culture check and recall knowledge. Oh yeah. 28, no problem.
28.
You would know a general, idea of different ranks. They follow just like a, almost traditional. From our standpoint, they're just going to follow an almost traditional, military rank hierarchy. But you would be comfortable communicating to say an officer of, like medium rank is stuck on Outpost Zed.
Yeah. Is Aeon Guard crazy?
Aeon Guard is like the entry level for. So there's an Aeon Guard cadet, and then there's just a straight Aeon Guard, which is like once they've graduated and completed their training. You would have read about that. Not everyone becomes an Aeon Guard, but there are still a lot of them. That makes up not the bulk of the military, because that's made up by cadets, but that's the second tier essentially.
Seems good.
And then there are lieutenants of the Aeon Guard.
There are lieutenants.
Lieutenant might be a reach.
Yeah, because then it's like, why are you stranded?
Yeah.
Well, if you remember, you fought a lieutenant.
Yeah, Sharu.
But she was in command of an entire battalion, so...
Right. And we want to say two. Me and Ko, right?
I think for sure.
I mean, that's
Ko's
hard.
mute, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ko is mute.
Ko's
no.
mute.
You also ran into some senior
mute
Aeon Guard
lieutenant.
cadets, if you're looking for something like a little tier down. You remember those were the guys with the whips?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do those. The whip guys are good.
And then there also is Master at Arms, which is kind of like a rank below lieutenant, but above an Aeon Guard. They're like right in the middle there. They command smaller groupings within the battalion. Like, not a company, whatever the opposite of that is. Opposite direction.
Alright.
Alex, you're from a military family. You communicate all this for me.
The senior Aeon Guard seems like a pretty solid bet.
Let's do the senior chief level, but not the master chief level.
Not the Master Chief.
With an Aeon Guard cadet with him or something.
This would have been a perfect time to go the Master Chief route. Master Chief doesn't even fucking talk. This would have been easy.
True.
Yeah. Put on a helmet.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll just say 2 senior Aeon Guard stranded on Station Zed require immediate pickup.
I like that.
Okay. I will give you a +3 bonus on your roll, because that is a very well-designed message. So I am going to need a bluff check.
Oh, thank you. 28. That was almost a 3.
A 28,
Yeah, I was scared.
or sorry, a 25 on the bluff check.
But +3, you said?
Oh yeah, so 28 total. So you're able to get through the bluff. You think you've gotten the right message, but you're also going to need a little bit of convincing here. So I'm going to need a diplomacy check to convince them that they are the ship that needs to arrive at Outpost Zed.
We require you. 27.
2 16s in a row. How does he do it?
27.
No one else is coming by here for years.
Weighted dice.
So, you have made a signal. You have recorded a message you feel like is bluff-worthy. And you have now convinced a ship to make its turn to head towards Outpost Zed to rescue some people.
Nice.
And you get almost an instant notification on radar, or on long-range radar, that there is a ship that has diverted, and it is 6 hours out from Outpost Zed.
How far away can we use the scanners?
Like, it's within, 30 minutes you'll be able to use the scanners. Maybe even less, because really, if you remember, scanners are, very, very short range.
Yeah.
But docking procedures do take a little bit, so you'll have some time while they're getting close to the station, but you have not yet fully docked.
Okay.
Okay. Well done. You have a ship coming your way. All right, so you have about 6 hours. Is there anything else you wanted to do in the meantime?
I want to
rest.
ask Hassachir something.
Okay.
Hassachir, is there a way to, jimmy those main doors shut so that they won't open for a while for anybody?
I am unfamiliar with this term, Jimmy.
Like, yeah, just make it so they won't open. That's all.
Yes. We could remove species from the system, or we could perform an entire lockdown of the station.
Ooh, like a lockdown. Could we make it like a like I was about to say pandemic, but that's not right. Like a viral outbreak or something. Lockdown. Sorry.
Getting too close to home.
That'd be
Just realized
convincing,
I was still in
right?
character voice.
Especially because those creatures that were infesting everything.
You mean the Odejos?
Yeah, those. Yeah.
There is a chance, yes, we could potentially perform a system-wide lockdown of doors. However, Outpost Zed's residents will be very interested in an explanation and will not be happy with being stuck in the chambers they are in.
That's probably true. Okay, well maybe we can just cut out humans from the door list and hope that nobody lets them out.
We could do this, yes.
What do you
Is
guys
there
think?
a time period you would like to initiate this program?
Not yet. Let me talk it over.
I mean,
As you wish.
I think that's a great plan.
lock out humans for a while.
Yeah. What Yeah, I don't know where. Like, it'd be cool if we could get them like pretty far back.
I could try to
If we
lead
just-
them back. The doors will still open for me because I'm not a human,
Right.
Yeah.
but they wouldn't know the difference, right?
Right.
Well, I mean, there's a real easy one. You step through, the door closes behind you, they get stuck, and you go, "Oh, dude, that's so weird. I'll go get help," and then you don't.
True. That's good.
That's my thought.
Yeah.
We'll give Lisk a lot of time to get on the ship if we wanted to
Yeah.
sneak on.
There wouldn't happen to be any surplus Azlanti guard uniforms lying around, would there?
I think we have.
To my knowledge.
I
Do we
believe
have
you
some?
have some that
We
you
have-
brought from Nakondis. Not a lot.
We have ceremonial plate armor.
If we have
Yes.
two.
And I believe you have a helmet.
Okay.
I
That
could be
sounds
wrong
right.
about that, but you,
I think
you
you have
had
helmets for everybody.
yeah. At one point, you'd picked up helmets because you were going to use them
Yeah.
to get through the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out we didn't need them.
Yeah. Well, now we do need them, so it all
True.
comes full circle.
Yep.
I do have this hat of disguise for someone.
Okay. Can that put any type of clothing on me?
You can use a cast disguise self at will as a cast level 6. I don't know what that means really. Let's go to the SRD.
Because if I
Our,
don't have to wear the armor, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
How are Ko's augmentations at this point? Are you just like running around Outpost Zed?
Yeah, I guess so. It's been long enough that they worked on me, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's well past that. 4 hours. You've slept. You
Yeah,
guys have long
so-
rested at this point.
I'm like jumping around, doing backflips.
Jump around. Jump around.
Jump around.
Okay.
I find some cardboard and I break dance.
If
There's
you
no
use-
cardboard.
You did find some cardboard?
Aaron won't let me have cardboard.
So there's a bunch of rules about it specifically, but if you use the spell to create a disguise, you gain plus 10 to the disguise check.
Oof.
Okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Being a plus 17.
It does. Creatures that interact with you directly get a will save.
Okay.
Is that just out of
But-
will save to negate the bonus, or?
To recognize your appearance as an illusion.
Oh.
Well, okay.
There's a lot of it's probably gonna go wrong, but
Yeah.
We gotta
What's our
shoot our
best shot of it not going immediately wrong? I guess.
yeah,
We just need to get it open, right?
yeah. We're good at thinking on our feet, right? This will be fine.
So, do we want to trap them in a room?
I like trapping half of them away
I
from
like
the
that
ship.
idea because even if it only buys us a little bit of time, it could be really important time.
And it's not going to be like a giveaway that we did anything.
Right. Yeah, it's not like attacking them.
How do we get onto the ship after they're trapped?
And I guess that'd be a Lisk sneaking on situation.
Yeah, it might be.
Sneak. Okay. Does Twig sneak?
I mean, I'm good at Dex, but I don't have any points in sneaking
Okay.
and stealth.
I guess I have a +6.
Well, we could try getting on board with the disguise as well.
You're saying lock them in here somehow and get away from them?
Yeah,
And then try to get on with the disguise?
yeah, exactly.
It'd be a giveaway when we run through the door and it opens for us, and not for them, maybe.
I mean, whatever. They can know that we're bad guys when they're trapped back here.
Well, I mean, they might be able to just radio the people that are on the
Yeah,
ship,
just
right?
call the ship.
We don't want them to know that we're...
That's true.
Can we take them out before they radio the ship?
In one round?
Assuming that's the first thing they do, I guess.
I mean, we could also go through, door closes behind us, they can't get through, and we go, oh my god. We'll go find a mechanic.
Yeah. Can we steal their comm units?
They're on their helmets. Can we just take their helmets off?
Do we know where they are? Do they have comm units like we do? Like on their hand?
If you remember, you don't even need to do recall knowledge for this. You would remember that the Azlanti cadets that you faced had a commune on their belt.
Belt.
So you remember because Lisk picked one up, didn't understand the language, and then destroyed it with a combat knife.
Right.
No regrets.
Doesn't sound right.
Out of the ordinary for Lisk, really.
Absolutely zero regrets.
With an A.
Regrets.
Okay. So do you guys want to tell me what you want Hassachir to do?
Hey, Hassachir, is there a way to jam comms between, like, the docks and the station itself?
That's a good idea.
That is highly unlikely.
Okay.
I can look into it, but the station is not equipped with equipment of that nature. It would be more likely that a starship would be capable of doing such a thing,
Okay.
but not this station.
Can we build a makeshift Faraday cage?
Yeah,
I
do
hope
comms
that's
units
To trap
obey the law
the
of physics?
Nascandis. The monkey, quote-unquote, as you were talking about earlier. That's not for him, correct?
No.
We could just go back to the first plan of going on. These are our prisoners. Let us on your ship. We promise we won't hack anything.
Right.
I mean that does get us on board
Right.
cleanly. We have to deal with all of them, but
Yeah, I guess I'm struggling seeing how we get on board after we trap two of them. Unless we trap them, relieve them of their comm units, and pretend to be them coming back. I don't know.
Right.
yeah, we can just
It's a long
do
con.
First plan.
Yeah, let's just do we've captured these people, please take us to prison town. And then we get
Okay.
on, hack their things, murder them.
So
We just vent the shit. We do what the fucking Space Ghost did to us.
Yeah.
Just fucking get in there. We vent them. We turn
They
off their
probably have
comms.
helmets
No.
with life support.
No. Everyone knows when you're piloting a ship, you do it in the nude. That's just how it works.
We just
Okay,
need to
so-
stop them from accessing the comm systems until we knock them out or kill them.
So if you remember, just basically what the Scrimshaw pirates had told you is that there are 2 comms units within that ship. One of them is going to be in the cargo frame. One of them is going to be into the control frame or the operations frame.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know specifically where, and you don't know specifically what you can get out of them, but those are the locations where they would be able to communicate with the Azlanti Royal Navy for anything like a gunship.
Is it a panic button, or do they have to actually?
You can
send a
presume that
message?
it would take like approximately 2 rounds for them to
Sure. Okay.
relay a message. So it's not necessarily a panic button, but it's also not something that they're going to have to like program something in.
Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah,
be
no,
rather
yeah.
rapid.
Mm-hmm.
My concern was you go in there and they push a button and then it's a game over.
Right. Okay, so is that nothing for Hassachir then?
We want to scan when they get close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we just waiting until then for the scan?
I think so.
imagine
We
so.
get disguised.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys wait another approximately 5.5 hours. The ship, the Relic, shows up on sensors. It looks like it's approaching Outpost Zed. And while you're standing next to Hassachir, there is not a station-wide communique, but there is a communication that happens on all the control consoles for Outpost Zed. If you remember, when you approached, it was an automated docking system that allowed the Indefatigable to dock easily. The automated docking system notifies the ship. You can actually see it pop up on the screen that it's registering there's a ship approaching. And you hear over the comms Azlanti come through and just say, and remind me, there were 2 senior cadets?
Yeah.
Okay, the Azlanti will come over the comms and say, "This is the captain of the Relic. We are arriving to pick up 2 senior Aeon Guard cadets. Please move them towards the front. We will be taking them with us en route to our next destination. We will be docking shortly." The comm ends. In that moment, you're able to get Hassachir to, and actually you're standing over the console too, so you're able to scan. And I'm going to need, for whoever's scanning, I'm going to need a little computers check. This is, everybody's kind of standing over this rather large console, so if you'd like to assist, you can.
Caleb, do you want to roll or assist?
Oh, man. I'll assist.
You will assist. Okay.
And here comes
Can't
Caleb's
choose
high
wrong.
roll.
All right.
Okay.
Okay,
Very
so
good.
the assist works, and Lisk, you rolled a 24, so it's a 26 total. All right, you are able to scan the ship, and you're able to glean 3 pieces of information.
Fuck yeah.
What would you like to know specifically about the ship?
Crew compliment.
Yeah. How's their hair look?
Let me look exactly, because I gotta make sure I have the right number. Hold on. Hold,
Oh my
brothers.
god, if it's like a big number, I'm gonna be so mad.
7. The crew complement is 7.
Okay. Which means 6 and 8, yeah. Yeah, we probably could have puzzled this one out, fellas.
That's big. It's a lot of people.
What else do we want to know? What else is helpful?
We can do locations of the comms units.
Oh, yeah, is that an option? Is that on the table?
No, because you wouldn't be able to get
Okay,
any information
okay.
from the inside of the ship. What you're looking at is you're looking at a scan of the ship. So you would be able to tell life signs just because of heat signatures and
Sure, okay.
IR, things like that. But as far as like control systems and the layout of the ship, that's kind of an unknown.
Okay.
Okay.
You can basically only tell what you can tell from the outside.
Would
of
we
the ship.
know computer level to know how hard it would be to hack?
You wouldn't know that either.
I don't even know what we could get. It would be beneficial.
Yeah, that would be helpful right now.
Does it have like a cool paint job?
Is that really one of the pieces of
No.
information you'd like to know?
Well, we already know it's entry points, right? So that one's not going to be.
Yeah, it's not really helpful.
Can we tell where in the ship the 7 are?
That's a good question.
Yes.
That's good.
Okay. Let me pull it up again. As far as you can tell, and what you're seeing is a scan over, like, I would guess it's like a couple minutes. You're just doing like a pulse scan and you're seeing things over a couple minutes. You do see multiple, approximately 4 that are in the command side, the bridge side of the ship. And then you see an additional 3 that are on the cargo side of the ship. 2 of those are moving.
Okay.
It almost looks like maybe they have some sort of standard route they're walking around.
Okay.
Okay, patrolling. Nice. Okay.
And that is 2. What is the third question? What would you like to know? I can give you a rundown again of what you do know, and then you can tell me if there's anything that comes of it. You know there's a crew complement of 7. You know that 5. You know that 4 are on the bridge side. You know that 3 are on the cargo side. You know that there are 3 entry points. You don't know much about the entry points other than the fact that there's airlocks on 2 of them, and one of them is not an airlock. It's just literally meant for atmospheric decompression, or in situations where there would be atmosphere, because you won't want atmospheric decompression if you were to open the door. That's about it. You know, the only thing you know is that there are 2 communications consoles, 1 on each side of the ship.
Maybe learning more about... Oh, it shouldn't matter if we're getting invited in. We could learn more about the doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Your scans indicate there are, again, 3 entry points, one of which is almost like a sealed bulkhead. That's towards the north side of the ship. The left side of the ship, or the cargo side airlock, is smaller. It appears to be a normal airlock. The airlock in the center, over the bridge structure that connects the 2, does not appear to be a standard airlock, however. What you see on the scan is something that looks like some sort of scanner that sits over the top of the door. You can't tell from your scan specifically what it does, but it does appear to be connected to the door itself, maybe even a mechanism for opening and closing it.
Okay. We've seen this before, though. If we still have one of those helmets,
Yeah.
maybe that's good that we had that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will remind you, do you remember what happened when you were in the garrison? You should think back on that time.
Yeah, I mean, that was only like a year ago, so I definitely remember. Absolutely, yeah.
I remember.
I remember it working
were pretty
perfectly
sure
and nothing happened, yeah.
we were pretty sure we needed the armor to get in, and then it turns out
But
the doors
then-
would just open.
Yeah, we
Well-
didn't need it.
For the outside doors.
And then there was that door on the inside that you needed a code to, right?
Do not remember at all.
Hold on a second. I'm just gonna browse YouTube real quick.
I will give you. I will give you a hint. If you remember, good old Chalik.
Yeah.
He had told you when he was near the Hobgar cage that he saw one of the Azlanti cadets take off its helmet, walk up to the door opened, and it went in.
Oh, right. It recognized him as human. Like these doors.
Maybe.
Well, I feel like we learned a lot here. I feel like, really, now we've got it figured out.
I feel like I need to go back to our episode and make sure of what you guys actually learned from that time.
It sounds like we didn't learn anything.
They were like watching on a camera.
Alex, are
something.
you going to our YouTube videos right
I'm
now?
trying to,
The
yeah.
camera makes sense.
Because
I
they
tell you
like,
what, I
opened
tell you
the
what.
door and had a surprise round on us.
This is simple enough. Make me another recall knowledge check on that time at the garrison. Whoever wants to.
My time at the garrison.
Using?
Engineering.
Finally.
Because
boy.
it's a system.
Yes, finally.
The big rolls coming in
Neither
from
of us-
Lisk
Wow.
and Twick.
Oh,
Solid
a
rolls.
1 and a 2.
I have no idea.
Woo! You guys have no idea.
6.
Luna, no idea with a 6. Ko, do you even have engineering?
Probably not.
Just roll intelligence.
I don't have engineering. You want me to roll intelligence?
Yeah, what do you got, a -1? Let's see it.
That was 0 plus 0.
No,
Thank you.
20.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. You guys have no idea. No idea.
Just like our real people.
Yeah. Well, okay, whatever. We'll figure it out later.
Somehow.
The point I will get to, which is all that you would have known at this point, just based on the recall of knowledge. The doors opened, helmets on, helmets off. Didn't matter.
Yep.
However, the door did not open when anything other than one of the Azlanti cadets walked up to it.
One of the humans.
Well, it's okay then, right? We got humans escorting us in.
We should.
Fake humans.
If you
No,
also
no, no,
remember,
no.
Oh, the real humans. Yeah,
Real
yeah, yeah.
Atlantes.
if you also remember, multiple of the citizens of the colony attempted to get other things from the garrison unsuccessfully.
Oh.
Look, y'all,
They were. I mean, they were. They were. Oh man.
y'all, we ain't gonna get anywhere with this.
No.
Let's just fucking go. We'll
Yeah.
figure it out later.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 30 minutes has passed. The ship docks. You see it pulls up on its side and docks with the actual space right next to almost. You can kind of see its wing over here. I don't know if you guys can see outside right now, but
Yeah.
See that?
there is a wing of the ship from how it's parked.
Ooh.
And it sends a communication directly into the station. And you can kind of hear the captain come across, and he says, "This is the Azlanti starship Relic. Please send over any senior Azlanti Guard cadets immediately."
Well, shoot.
Let's do it, lads. We got it.
Okay, we're
Let's-
going over there.
Do we go, or do we insist that they come here?
Why? The plan was to go to them, yes? Right?
Do we need that? Do we need them to come out? Is the question.
Well, we
just-
were
we
gonna
gotta go
have
out
them.
and stand on.
We were about to
Okay.
have them lead us back in, right? We could
All
just
right.
stand.
Yeah,
and
we
wait.
just stand out and see what happens, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, we're going as Yosoki, right? We're turning off our.
Yes.
Just
Yeah, you
guys
guys are
things.
normal.
Yes.
We're-
I must. Let's
Ko and
his
I
hair
are
to look more
humans.
like a criminal.
Ko will not speak.
I'm going to activate us over on the relic.
Does that mean we're already on board? Ooh.
Hey.
Over
Easy.
towards the relic.
Okay.
Is it loaded for you guys? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we're here.
It was not loading for me for a second.
All
Okay,
right.
so as you guys, where the heck is
We've each got one of you
Lisk?
like in front of us with a hand and our guns drawn
Oh.
to sell it.
Lisk? Are you not
Yeah.
here?
I'm here, right there. Right in front of
I
Luna.
do not see you at
Right
all.
in front of
Hold on.
Tunzos.
Let me refresh this one. Okay, so kind of as you're walking down the sort of this I don't even know what to call it. It's almost like a walkway. Perception checks from everybody.
Let's go.
That's that good shit. Yeah, that's that bad shit.
Okay. So we have let's look at this. We have a 26, an 11, a 28, and a 10. Luna and Twick, you specifically would notice just a couple things about this ship. Number one, the walkway, the way the ship is parked, it's kind of oddly parked. They had to take it over the top of the walkway. And so you're basically going to have to go underneath the walkway, come up a set of steps to get access to the front where the doors are.
Oh, the right side is the command, and the left side is the.
Yeah.
And
so
the
I'm-
doors are on the opposite side of this bridge.
Yes.
Right,
And because
I
the
see.
levels module isn't working, the GM's just going to have to copy paste you over to the other side.
Okay.
So we'll have fun with that. Also, you would notice that there are not necessarily any like portholes or windows on the back of the ship.
Yep.
You did see what appeared to be, and if you kind of scroll up, I don't even know if you can actually see it.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I think you saw it right when you walked out, but right over in this area, you would have seen a glass observation deck
Okay.
that is capable of looking at the station, but its view is obscured by the ship to see the walkway. So anybody on the deck would be able to see the station, but they would not be able to see you coming out on the walkway.
Okay, so we don't need to sell this. Do you guys want to not go with us, I guess?
I mean,
Or do we stick with the plan?
I'm assuming they're gonna be like right here to like collect us, right?
Well, it seems like they're just waiting for us to come in.
There may not be anyone outside of the ship right now. Like, can we see across to the other side of the bridge?
You can't, but if
Okay.
you wanted to, like, you could walk underneath the bridge and you could see up the stairs, so you could see what's up there.
Yeah, can I peek?
Yeah, you can peek. We'll just presume you peek because I'm not going to move you over there just
That's fine.
yet. But actually, I'll move you. Hold on.
Would you guys like some sick information about doors? We know
Alright,
nothing
so-
about the doors. They opened it remotely because we couldn't figure out how to get through the door.
I
Alright.
want to peek in such a way that the door can't see me. Does that make sense? Or is
Yeah.
that okay?
Yeah. So you peek in a way that the door doesn't see you. If you can make me an engineering check or a computers check, either one.
Oh shoot. Okay. 15.
That's pretty good.
15. Okay. What you would know from that is that the thing above the door is not a camera.
Right.
It is a scanner.
Scanner. Yeah.
And you get the sense from that roll that it is looking for something very specific.
Can scanners scan like your species, or are they looking for like features?
You can roll me a engineering check,
Oh.
or you
Goodness
you
gracious.
actually hold on. You read the Azlanti thing. Okay, so you can make me a culture check to recall knowledge about specifically Azlanti
31.
starships. Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah,
All
that'll
right.
do it.
Or not specifically about Atlantic starships, but about the
Tech.
Navy, the tech they use.
Oh, I can use
the-
culture for tech. I have that thing now.
Yes.
Oh.
So, what you specifically would know is that this is what is known in the Azlanti Star Empire as a bloodline scanner.
Oh, those Nazis.
What it does is it looks for the specific DNA of Azlanti
Yeah.
and activates based on that.
So for future reference, we need to be carrying around somebody's thumb or something.
Yeah.
Apparently.
We'll do it. We'll have a fifth party member and we'll weekend at Bernie's the whole thing.
yeah.
Well, does it have to be alive? We held up a dude to the other door that was dead before, and we got a red
Oh,
light
did
and nothing
we?
happened.
Shoot. Okay.
You held him up to a camera in the garrison.
Oh, that's right. So that one was a camera. I was
Oh,
right
was
about
it?
that.
It was
That
a
one
camera?
specifically was a
Okay.
camera. That was.
I-
You remember that was a console to the side of the door.
Yeah.
This is specifically a. In this case, it's a red light above the door. I just want
Right.
to display it as red here.
Okay, so yeah, so I was mixing up. I was mixing up the two. The doors outside and inside were different. All right.
Hard-
Well, we're not gonna get in.
How hard would it be to hack the scanner?
Probably
You
very
can
hard.
hack the door. You're
Do-
not.
does-
Go ahead.
Does the other door have the same scanner? The side door?
If you remember from your scans from Hassachir, the other door is a standard airlock.
Right.
So
Be really weird if we come through there.
but
But we
we
would
can
get
actually
in.
go in. Is the thing.
Maybe nobody's right next to that door, and somebody can sneak from there.
In
So
terms of crew complement, because you'd asked about that earlier, in this section over here, the cargo section, there were 3 people. In this section over here, there were 4. And I did tell you that 2 of them appeared to be moving around, mostly in the cargo section, but it did look like they crossed the bridge.
Well, we do have a laser microphone. We could try to listen for when somebody's near the door and then go in when they're not.
That is true.
It is 1 inch. It goes through 1 inch thick.
It's not gonna help.
Oh,
Where's this other door that we could do?
it's
Or on
like
the left
over
side.
here, right?
It's
I think
somewhere
like
over.
over-
I can
yeah.
show you the. Here, let me do
Quick,
this again.
Can we even get to that, or is that just like is that even accessible?
We're spacewalking.
Can you spacewalk over there, huh?
Okay.
So the walkway you're on has artificial gravity. The moment you step off of it, you're in 0G. Is it possible to maneuver around a ship? Sure. It will take some checks. There are specific rules to 0G movement in Starfinder, so we can cover those. I'm trying to remember specifically about... I think somebody picked up a set of jump jets for their armor. I don't know if anybody has those equipped, but those do assist with maneuvering in 0G. The other things that assist are if you have a climb speed. I don't think anybody does in this group. And then just something to hold on to can be beneficial as well. I think it says in the rulebook, if you are next to an object, you can attempt to grab it and maneuver your way across it with an acrobatics or an athletics check. And it's... So, for instance, List, this is a good example for you. What's your move speed?
40.
Okay, so you could move 40 feet, and you just have to make an acrobatics check for that 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
you just remake that check for every instance you would want to move that distance again.
So, I guess my thinking is we can try to bluff our way in, or we can try to go around the side and hack in.
We could do both if we wanted to split the difference.
Yep.
I don't even know how we bluff our way in.
So,
With the scanner.
Just wait for them to come.
yeah, I guess
Right,
the only
I mean,
thing would
that's-
be
We'd have to go in with them.
they don't have there's no camera up there, huh? Just the scanner.
It's just the scanner. However, if you remember, and you can actually kind of see it from here, this up here, I just pinged that as observer, but this thing up here, that is the observation deck.
Mm-hmm.
You're not certain, but from the perspective and from the angle, there's a chance that somebody could see you from there entering the main door. You don't know for sure. It's elevated. It's above where you'd be at. But there's no guarantee. I mean, that may give them a better position. It may give them a worse position. You can't really tell.
Because it could... I don't know, I guess... If we all went up there, and then you guys tried to escape, or fight us or something, and then they'd have to come out to help? I don't know.
I mean, that could work.
We didn't tell them we had prisoners, so that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think we spacewalk. We can go around the side of the ship before they come out.
The other
Okay
thing
with that.
I could do is go up to the door and just be very confused as to why it's broken.
I think the spacewalk door is the answer because if we didn't do recon to know it's there, we wouldn't know about it.
That's true.
That's fair.
Going a little meta there.
That's not true. You knew about the door from the Glimmshar pirates.
Yeah. We had to get the information somehow though.
For what it's worth, meta-wise, these doors are both hackable. It's not a... you still have a requirement to get through a door.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that other one though.
Alright, let's...
And also,
like-
this is one of the 4 different ways the book detailed that you could approach this whole situation. So
Nice.
Oh, so we have picked one though, so that's good.
Yeah.
you have picked a route.
Okay.
Like having the ship come to here with the distress signal is a route.
Okay, so we're not
All right.
completely off map.
I have rope. We should tie rope to each other and then
Dude, I got smart cable. I can make it grab the
Oh.
ship and just pull
Oh
us
my
along.
god, yeah. Thank
Oh, well,
God
we got a
that
smart cable.
let's do it. Let's go quick.
The smart cable is only 10 feet.
What'd you say you can make this smart cable do?
Just grab the ship and pull us along.
Really?
I mean, it just does stuff. I don't know.
It just
it can tie
does stuff.
it can coil, uncoil, tie itself around objects, or go rigid.
Oh. Okay, so I guess here's the important part. You can cause periodic sections of the cable to crimp, allowing creatures to treat it as a knotted rope for the purpose of athletics to climb. I think if you were like having it pull you in 0G, you would still need to be able to hold onto the rope, so it's still a check.
Yeah.
And with only 10 feet, I don't think you could all tie yourselves to it.
We just tie a rope to the end of the smart cable and hold on to the rope.
Yep, I'm going to need an engineering check to tie that knot.
I mean, we probably just crawl across the ship. Be easier.
I just wanted to tie us together in case somebody slipped off.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like mountain climbers.
Exactly.
So we could use my regular rope for that, and then we just do the spacewalk movement.
Let's do it.
Okay, is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so explain to me exactly what you're doing. You're going to tie this rope to yourselves? Or
Tie
not
us
to yourselves.
together.
You're going to hold the rope. Which rope are you holding?
just-
It's rope.
Just rope.
I would just
Normal
tie it
rope.
off to like our belts
Rope,
or
rope.
whatever as
Okay,
like
you're
a
tying
safety
rope
line.
rope off to your belts, and then you're
Synthetic
tying
rope.
the synthetic rope to the smart cable.
No. We're just tying
tying
ourselves together with the rope. The smart
Got
cable
it.
was a joke. It's only 10
Oh.
feet long.
Okay, all right. I just didn't know. I'm trying to. I got it. All right.
We just have
Mechanically,
a
I
safety
gotta figure out how this is
line,
gonna work.
like in case somebody, when they're trying to stay close to the ship, slips off
Okay.
into space.
Yeah.
We can pull
Got
them
it.
back in.
All right, this is way more intense than I expected, so I'm going to go ahead and change us to the battle music. All right, so you guys, because you're all tied together, you're going to move at the speed of your slowest person, which is what? Luna? Are you 40 feet? Lisk?
I'm
I
30.
am-
I ain't the slowest.
I mean,
I'm 35 now.
Twick.
30.
So 30 feet, and Luna's 30 feet, I think, as well? I think so. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes.
No, I'm talking
Oh.
to Luna.
I confirmed it's 30.
Sorry,
I
what's
can
going
open the sheet.
30.
You're 30 feet.
Sorry, wait.
Yeah.
30. Okay, so you guys are going to move at 30 feet specifically, and that's going to be the first person starting moving out. So, if whoever this person is here, who's going first again?
Yeah, what's our order?
I mean, Lisk's our best climber, right? Probably Lisk.
Lisk first.
Also the weakest, so.
I can go second in case something
Okay.
damagey happens. I don't know. I could move you out of the way or something.
Okay.
Just grab me.
And who's going third?
Oh, I'll go third.
Okay. So we have the athletic and acrobatic people on the ends of the rope, and the less athletic and acrobatic people in the middle.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Good deal.
All right. If you guys want to move yourselves into position here. I'll go ahead and move Luna. Okay. I'm going to need acrobatics checks for all of you. The people at the front and the end will get no bonus. The people in the middle will get a bonus of 5.
Oh, lovely.
I didn't put in
didn't
my
roll
bonus.
great.
I should have.
So bad at
Wow,
acrobatics.
still kicked the shit out of that one.
Let's go.
Oh, no.
There we go. 24.
It's okay. You got
Okay.
5 bonus, right? So it's a
All right.
3.
Lisk
Oh my god.
and- What a roll go. Oh my gosh, Alex. What is your character good at?
Hitting
Exploding.
people, swords.
Hitting things.
Exploding boys. All right. Lisk, Twick, and Luna, you are all able to keep hold. I'm going to have to move you guys off here, aren't I? Because there's a wall.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Is there, just point of order, is there air out here? Or is
Um,
this
Where?
like...
I presumed you guys had put on.
Wearing
I mean,
space suits.
Lisk doesn't breathe anymore. He's like
Yeah, I
so
know, right?
over that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so like session 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, 3 of you, no problem going across this. However, Ko has lost his grip and he is currently off kilter. He's not holding onto the ship. It's going to create a penalty for Lisk and Twick
God
unless
damn
you
it.
can manage to pull him back to the ship.
Sounds like an athletics check.
Whoops.
How many actions does
Thing.
it cut the rope?
Just be prepared to do this every move.
Every round. Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
All right, hold on. Off kilter. Let me make sure. Where is it at? Off kilter. You can't take any move actions except to right yourself, and you take a -2 penalty to attacks. You're flat-footed. So they can pull you. It's going to be, like I said before, it's going to be a penalty of 5 for the people in front of you and behind you, which offsets Twix, gives Lisk a +5. Alex, you will have a chance to right yourself. You can do that
I
in
think you get
multiple
-5.
ways.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, he said +5. I got a +5.
Negative
Hold on
5.
to it.
You can right yourself in multiple ways. You can throw an object that is of 4 bulk or more.
Nah.
That will propel.
Nah.
I know that will propel you back towards the ship.
Throw your lightsaber.
You can fire a projectile weapon. That
God
would push
damn
you
it.
back towards the ship.
The one guy who doesn't use a gun.
He's got one.
Or you
But that
can
wouldn't make
attempt.
a lot of noise. No.
You can just attempt another acrobatics check to attempt to right yourself. Because you are in this state, also, you guys cannot move at 30 feet. You'll move at half speed, so you're moving 15 feet next move until Alex gets righted.
What would it take for us to just pull him back with the rope?
Yeah, you said they can pull me, right?
You can just pull him. I would say, what's a good way to do that? Because you don't really need strength. You just need to be able to hold on. I would say I would add 3. You get an extra 3 penalty if you want to attempt to pull him full move speed. It's a -3 to your check.
What if we just want to pull him back so he's on the ship where we are?
just
Before we move.
Yeah.
before
To
you
like
move. I
right
got
me
it.
for me.
I think it would still be. It's going to be a pretty easy strength check in that case because you're holding on. You just need to pull the rope slightly.
Yeah.
You just need to make me a strength check, and it would have to be both of you would have to make it on both sides of him. Otherwise, one of you is going to pull
Oh, great.
him
Sounds pretty
into
good.
you, and you might both be off
That's it?
kilter.
With my -1 strength bonus?
Yeah, we both have
What
a
happens if I
-1.
do another acrobatics check and I fail it again?
You just remain off kilter.
Oh,
It's
I
an
could
attempt to
try
right
it
yourself.
before you guys pull me back in if you want.
You
Yeah.
can try it again.
Yeah, go for it.
The odds of it succeeding are very high, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's not
easy.
bad.
15. You are not able to right yourself.
Oh,
Gosh, it's
Right.
impossible.
So impossible.
Let's just go. We can just go slow.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
I'll
fine.
just be dead weight in the middle of the
Yeah,
train.
what else is new? What else is new?
All right,
Oh.
so are you just going to float there and the other 3 people are going to make checks to pull you along?
I don't want to get rid of any items or fire my weapon, and I can't
mean,
right myself.
I guess
You guys
could
could do a
shoot
strength check.
because it's
So
not
it'd be
like
pretty
you're gonna
easy.
make noise out here in space.
Yeah, you will not make noise in space.
Oh.
Man has a
I
point.
did think it was gonna be loud at first, then I was like, wait, we're in space.
I'm also like very limited on ammo because I don't use it that much. I only took a few bullets.
Oh, you don't have like a battery?
Uh,
Oh, we don't have any laser weapons, huh?
I
It's
have
gotta be a
9
projectile
shots.
weapon, though, right?
Yeah, it has to be
Oh,
a projectile
projectile
to
weapon.
push me back.
Hey, light has momentum. Get
He
out
said
of
the
here.
strength check would be pretty easy if
It
you guys
doesn't
want to
have
just try that. But you both have to make it.
We can
Yeah.
try the strength check. We're just really bad at it.
Yeah, we're just really bad.
Oh, you're both bad at strength.
Yeah, we both have a -1.
Hmm.
We're Yosoki, man.
Remember, people don't really. I mean, you're just pulling mass. So you can pull kind of slow.
Yeah, I say we just fucking go.
Just
Okay.
pull me along. Okay.
Just gun it. Because as soon as we get him back, he's going off into space again.
Yeah.
He
It's
rolled
true.
an 18 and he didn't get it.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time. We'll just drag his dumbass.
True.
Okay,
Okay.
so you're gonna move 15 feet this time. I'm gonna need acrobatics checks or athletics checks. Alex,
Oh.
both of yours are low, right?
Roll athletics, Alex.
I mean, it is slightly better.
It is.
Yeah, it is slightly better.
You're not
Hey-o.
trained in
Oh
athletics.
my
What is that about?
gosh!
Nice.
That's a nice roll. Look at it.
Want me to roll athletics?
Do it. See?
Good. Good stuff.
That would have been a 4.
No, nothing. All right, so let's see. Negated that. I believe Twick is now also going to be off kilter.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That's rough.
A 17?
Yeah.
Dang.
Let's see. And Lisk. I'm trying to remember what the negative I gave you was.
You
5.
told me it was a +5. So it should be a 28.
Oh, 28. Yeah, sadly, no. I think you are also going to be off kilter for this round.
God.
You guys will have moved up 15 feet.
Ko, you're not the person with the jump jets, are you?
No, I don't think so.
I
Are the
don't
jump
have
jets
them.
in this campaign?
Yeah.
Like
jump
it
jets
wasn't.
aren't. They were?
No, we got them.
We
Yeah, I
had
believe
jump
you got him
jets?
from the pile.
Did anyone have armor to
So we
equip
actually
it
take
in?
them.
I know. My armor has no slots.
I
Yeah,
just
mine
got the Vesk overplate, which I think has 1 slot.
Well,
I thought we gave you those jump jets.
Yeah, you got a grimy pair of jump jets from the Odejo pile. Yeah, you could have been propelling yourself through the around the outside of the ship. All right.
I didn't know that.
So the back of the rope, you're currently connected. Luna, you're the only one. Everybody else is going to need an acrobatics check to right themselves, or an athletics, either way.
everyone else is not hanging on, so I'm the only anchor point.
You're the only anchor point right
oh
now.
boy, that's not comforting.
I don't think I righted myself, guys.
There we go.
Probably did.
All right. Lisk has righted himself. Twick has not. Twick and Co are in the center, just kind of floating. The front and the back are still holding on well. Are we moving forward?
So we're both gonna have -5s?
You're both going to have -5s.
Are the odds
You
pretty
can
high
also,
there that
you can also again, you can also strength check to pull them back in.
What is the... Do we know what the check is?
You don't know. You hadn't attempted it last
There
time.
you
18.
go.
Okay. And Lisk?
Oh,
Well-
1.
All right. Well, no, you're not able to pull them back in at this moment.
Hard to believe.
What happens if we both fail?
Nothing. You're just like, you have to both succeed to pull them back against the ship to right themselves.
No, what happens if we both fail this next acrobatics?
You're currently floating.
And then we have to do acrobatics to right?
Caleb,
Yes.
can you use your smart move to grab the
throw
ship
something
and pull
that's-
yourself in?
I mean, can I
Yeah.
Can you do what?
use my smart cable to grab the ship and pull me back in?
I mean, you just read the smart cable to me. I see no reason why you shouldn't be able to do that.
Okay.
It will require you to make a strength check to pull yourself back in, I think. Yeah, probably. No, you know what? No, because you can just command the cable. So yeah, you can just hold on to it. Yeah, I think you can just use the cable to pull you in.
Okay.
All right, you are righted. Co's the only one not righted at the moment.
Great.
Are we moving?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. 15 feet, because Co's just a rock.
Useless.
Just a dead weight on a rope.
Oh, there we go.
Well, there it is. There's the 12.
All right. Lisk, you're the only one currently connected to the ship. Twick has the smart cable, but everybody else is just floating. You guys have
But we did move 15.
5, 10, 15.
Around the
The good news
corner.
is you are on a spot, Lisk, at the moment where you're able to get a bit more stability. So you'll have a bonus here while you're on this little fin.
Nice.
Thank God. A bonus to...
So I try to write 22.
All right, you've righted yourself.
Sweet.
Twick,
Yeah,
Co,
great.
you want to try to right yourselves?
I'm just taking a nap.
Can I have the smart cable again? Can I just keep...
Yeah, absolutely. Smart
Okay.
cable.
Where's this door? Is it
Okay,
like
Loki.
here?
No, it's like halfway up.
Maybe.
Good one, good one. It's definitely
like
not
up
like
here.
up here.
It's like way up there, yeah.
God, Co, what are you good at? Are you good at anything?
If you remember,
Bit of
that's
Christmas stuff.
approximately the door.
Jesus Christ.
I could try to
Always up there.
like bluff space into letting me move.
Ooh, I like it.
If only you had a cable to hold yourself
Can you
against the
graviton
ship.
attune and float around?
I mean, one of us has got to use it.
Does graviton do any floaty levitation stuff?
I can like move enemies and stuff. I can't like
Okay. You can fly.
manipulate
It's good guess, though.
myself.
All right, Lisk, you'll have a +5 here
All right, to do what?
to move.
Acrobats.
Because
To
acrobatics
move.
check to move
Okay.
forward 15 feet.
That's good. I need a big bonus to my acrobatics. That's
Okay,
what I'm
that's
worried
23.
about.
All right, 23
All
from
right.
Luna, 32 from Lisk. Twick,
It's 37.
Alright.
It's a +5.
I guess technically you
I
don't
feel
even
like,
need to roll
I
because
feel like
you're just
Twix
gonna.
rolls don't matter.
They don't. They really don't.
Yeah.
It's
Right
good
himself
because I'm
after.
failing it every time.
All right, so you're gonna move up. I mean, you guys can move yourselves, but I'll just move it along here for now. 5, 10, 15. All right. Ko, you have a +5 here. If you want to attempt to ret yourself.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's see. Athletics. That's what I'm here for.
It's just good to have you on the team, man.
Freaking.
Natural 3.
All right, I missed that time.
But you
I
have
get
a
a
+5.
+5.
You have a
So I'm
+5,
okay.
so you are fine. All right.
A 7 doesn't work, you sure?
I'm positive. Are we moving along again?
Let's
I
do it.
guess.
All right,
Yeah.
rolls from the front and the back.
Ah,
Uh-oh.
that would
Uh-oh.
happen.
Uh-oh. Yikes. Zoink, Scoob. Luna, have you rolled for yours?
Yeah, that was my 15, my 20. With the
Okay.
+5.
All right, so you are the only one currently connected. You guys are 15 feet up. Well, I guess technically Twick is always connected because he has this ridiculous smart cable that I can't believe was written into this. I like it, though. It's fun. All right, so 2 people are connected. 2 people out front are floating. Lisk, I'm going to need you to make a acrobatics check here to right yourself.
That works.
Okay, you've righted. You guys can
Damn
move. 15 feet,
Let's-
dragging a rock. This is really exciting stuff, guys. We're moving along at such a rapid pace.
So fast. We're so fast.
Let's go. All right.
Ooh.
We should have just left him
Got
on
it.
the fucking dock.
Yeah, you stay here.
All right, everybody moves 15. Nice job.
I like how I was the one that pushed really hard for this plan, too.
Mhm, yeah.
True.
You can't
5,
do it.
10, 15. All right.
Oh, look at that.
Rolls again.
That's nice.
We're just moving along.
Maybe
24
we'll get,
from Lisk.
Maybe we'll reach
Oh,
the door before
oh,
they get
Luna.
bored and leave.
Luna is
Let me try to
disconnected currently.
We try to write afterwards. Nope.
You are not righted, so you are currently stuck.
The ship just takes off.
You're gonna need
Yeah, I'm worried. It's just about to.
You're gonna need pulled in by an attempt to pull in by Twick. You want to strength check this, Caleb?
I guess so. Do I have other options?
You can sit there.
Yeah,
So she
okay,
writes
I'll do the
herself. You can
strength
just roll
check.
this
Can I
over
do
and
it
over.
again?
You're slowly floating away from the ship. I'm gonna what I'm gonna
Hey,
end up
that's
doing
not
is
terrible.
okay. So that's you actually make the check. So you're able to
Woo.
pull her back into the
Sweet.
ship.
Great.
All right, moving 15 feet.
See,
5,
Yeah.
10.
Pull
I'm
me
gonna
back
need
in.
rolls from the front and the back. The front natural 2 for a
Oh, boy.
16. That is a fail.
No, I got it.
21, just barely. All
Just
right,
got it.
Lisk, I'm gonna need a check to write.
Yeah.
There we go.
You see a door
Write it yourself. Look
indentation
at
up
this.
there.
All right, 5, 10, 15.
Oh, so
God.
close.
Oh,
We are never listening to Alex's
Why?
plan ever again.
Okay, good. I got it. I got the
All right,
last one.
from the front.
Oh, am I rolling again?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to roll to get a little bit further. I mean, it doesn't
Okay.
really matter. It's just for.
got it.
All right, 22. You made it. All right, so you are able to make it to the door. Ko is right behind you. You should be able to pull everybody in once you're able to get the door open. However, I will need a little bit of a check. It does appear there is a lock on this door. It is not the
Okay.
same type of lock as the door at the front, but it is still locked.
Is that a engineering check?
It is going to be a engineering or computers check. Kinda up to
Guys,
you.
Guys, you know what? We gotta go back. I left my wallet back there.
Oh, that's what we need the big numbers for.
All right, big
There we
numbers.
go.
This should
30.
be an airlock, right? So he shouldn't just open and be staring at somebody.
right.
Correct. You are able to unlock the airlock door with that 30 on your engineering check.
God. Let's go.
Yes.
Fully work.
Hopefully
The
there's
airlock
enough
door
space.
opens. Did you bam it?
Yeah,
I think you can
bam.
open it. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh, it's tiny.
Oh,
Tiny
it's this
space.
sized.
All right, so you walk into the airlock. This clearly functions as a secondary access point for inaccessible docks and cargo frame external hull work. So if somebody wanted to go spacewalk, not Ko, and go fix something on the hull, this is the door they would probably come out of. It looks not used at all,
Oh,
and or
nice.
at least rarely. When you walk in the door, I'm going to need a perception check from you.
okay.
We need those grab boots. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Well, not my best work.
Okay, 17. With that check, you do hear footsteps. They kind of just
Laser.
walk past the door
Laser Mike.
and continue on.
Laser Mike.
Laser Mike.
The door's
Okay.
probably more than an inch thick, right?
It is an airlock.
Yeah, but it is an airlock door, yeah.
But okay.
You've heard the footsteps. They are now gone.
Okay. Should I just... Because if I open this, it's gonna... It's gonna be super loud, right?
We should all squeeze in.
We need to. Yeah, can we squeeze in the
there?
space?
Boy, that's tough. Because it's a one-person airlock.
With the
Probably...
two small creatures.
Yeah,
We
you
can-
could. That is too small. I
Two
would say the
Yosokis
too
could fit in
small
there.
and one human could probably fit in there.
Hmm.
I think somebody's
Oh.
would. I don't think all.
Squeeze in.
I mean, maybe. You know what?
I'll stay out if Ko and the other two can go in.
Yeah, I think Ko and the other two could make it in, but I don't think two medium-sized could fit in there along with two small-sized. I think that's just too much.
That would be
Okay.
cramped.
Oh, Luna, here's my smart cable to hang on.
You again hear the
Thank
footsteps
you.
walk by the door,
Oh.
and they disappear.
Okay, get in here, lads!
All right.
So,
You close the door behind you.
Close the door
Yeah,
behind.
You're just kind of
Bye.
holding on here. Whoops.
oops. I don't
Just
know
kind
how
of
I went
holding on there,
inside.
Luna. I don't either. Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
Wait for the footsteps one more
Yeah,
time.
wait for the
Oh,
footsteps again, because Aaron's tricked me with that before. And he's like, oh, I'm just moving it behind the scenes. How much time has passed? Who knows?
Oh, we got the loudest freaking guy with us too, huh?
Yeah,
Sure.
don't
I'm
worry,
very
dude.
not stealthy, but I'll be able to take damage if you guys get into a battle.
He's
so,
not
you know.
stealthy, but he also can't move very fast, so it balances, you know?
All right, I'm gonna move one of you out of the airlock for a second, just so I can reset
Okay.
this
I can't see
visibility on
anything.
the outside.
Oh, bye, Twick. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. I wait for the footsteps to go by.
You hear
and
the
then I'm gonna
footsteps
bam
come
the
by,
door.
right? Like literally right as you said that, they came
Okay.
by.
Go, open.
But quietly,
It goes
though.
away, bam.
Stealthily.
Yeah.
You,
Stealthily.
you see a hallway. You hear the footsteps to your left.
Okay.
They're kind of off in the distance.
I'm going to. Okay, I can't pick my
They're-
character.
You hear the footsteps coming a little louder,
Okay.
but now they're proceeding away. You're in a hallway. You see it's a pretty long hallway down to the south, and to the north it ends rather rapidly with a door. There is one door halfway through the hallway, just below you to your south.
Okay, this one.
Yes.
Okay, we should. Well, I don't know. What do we want to do?
We're going left, right? Let's go left.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's get in one of these doors. Laser mic this door real quick.
I
You hear
mic it.
footsteps coming behind you.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Hang on, I'm
Get in.
looking for. I'm looking for laser mic real quick. Aaron, pause. We don't play this game in real time. That's not ever been a thing.
I'm not trying to play it on real time. I'm just. It's a module. I can't. You know what? I can make it slow down a little bit. Hold on. Maybe it's module
Whatever.
setting.
We're in here.
That's
There, it's
funny.
close.
Figure settings. Hold on. Let me do this because I'm gonna get yelled at again. Where is it at?
In real time is a little weird.
I didn't mean to play it in real time. All right, let's just increase that by a little bit. All right.
Laser. Is it called
All
a
right.
laser
Luna,
mic?
we're in
Laser
the
mic.
first door on the left.
Yeah, I was about to say, can we radio Luna?
Yeah,
Hey,
you should be able to radio.
There, that's
Luna,
okay.
can you make me a perception check?
Oh, yeah.
Lisk, about this time you hear steps kind of passing you,
Okay.
and they
Wow.
proceed away.
14.
You didn't hear anything specifically.
Here, why don't I can just tell him. I can just tell him when to go.
Okay.
Footsteps come, they go.
Yeah. The steps are proceeding away from you, Lisk.
Excellent. Nope. Get near. Bam. We did it. Mission accomplished.
Okay, you guys step into what appears to be a cargo bay. It is nearly empty, except for a small row of containers in the center, and you are in the West Bay currently. The containers, as just kind of you're shuffling around in them, they contain neatly packed microcontrollers, several advanced control consoles, hundreds of feet of wiring harnesses, and large metal bar doors with what appears to be And the only person who would specifically know this, I think, was who checked the lock and learned that it was a bloodline lock. But that was
I believe Luna.
Luna, you would recognize the locks to be bloodline locks on these doors, and they're stacked neatly inside of this container. You can make me a culture check or a Lisk or Twick. While you're looking at it, you can make me an engineering check.
Yeah, I want to know how to hack these things.
Yeah.
That way we can
23.
crawl back around the outside of the ship and then come in the main door.
With a 23, you think, specifically Luna, because it's a culture check, you think these are probably en route to Gulta. You know, Gulta is a prison. These appear to be prison doors. You don't know if they're like an upgrade or an addition or just part of a normal swap out of doors, but they're there. And that's probably where they're headed.
How about with a 29? Looking at these locks.
You think, with a 29, you think you can definitely hack these doors. You would need to go up to one that's active. Right now, these are all unplugged. They're all offline. You don't have a way to get access to the actual control line, command code of what's going on in these doors to actually hack it. And because it's not functional, you can't really fool around with any of the wires to see if what you're doing is going to make a difference.
Okay. Well, that was pointless. Let's check this door.
Sure to be relevant.
Okay.
There aren't any cameras in here, are there?
Perception check. 21. And actually, Ko, if you want to make me a piloting check, you can do that as well. I need to get you involved here because you're just kind of, standing around. Well, sorry, not standing around. You're kind of floating around.
He's floating around.
Hey.
26.
I'm
Look at that, double digits. You got in the 20s, Alex. Okay, so Luna, you don't see any cameras. Ko, you would recognize. You see Luna look around. You're just kind of looking around the ship as well. You can kind of tell this ship is old. It definitely appears like it has flown a lot of cargo missions. It's carried a lot of things, but it doesn't appear that a lot has been upgraded. It's just a functional cargo ship as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Sorry.
Guys.
Actually, right about that time, Twick, you heard footsteps or Lisk, you heard footsteps kind of coming by outside the big door, not the door you're standing in front of.
Okay. Do I hear anything through this little door?
No.
Great.
Guys, this ship is old.
So glad we brought him. Bam?
Great to have you on the team.
You open the door, and it is an empty storage room. There are some bins on the right side. They appear to be for garbage, but nothing of interest.
Okay.
It almost looks like when they're packing and unpacking the ship, this is where they dump stuff that they would have used for, like clasps or clamps or things that will hold components together for packaging. This is where they would throw all of that.
Gotcha. Okay. What do we do now?
Great
Can
question.
we somehow splinter cell this guy that's walking around, pull him in the room, gag him?
What I worry about is this game's not very good at. We're not very good at killing something in one round.
Yeah.
Even if we get the jump on it.
Or incapacitating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I feel like we pull him in, and then he would roll like a 20 on initiative and just call for backup.
Is this guy just doing a circle?
It would seem so.
Yeah, we just keep dodging.
There's two of them, remember?
Lisk, about that time, you hear a set of footsteps, and they're kind of going past you.
Two of them making rounds.
And if everybody wants to make a perception check
ship,
here,
though, right?
Yeah, there was one not moving.
Yeah.
One not moving. That's right.
Okay. 12 for Twix, 12 for Lisk, 17 for Luna. Ko.
Yeah.
Okay. Luna, you don't know for sure, but you think based on how you've heard these footsteps, you think they are passing this door and maybe going up the corridor towards where you think the door is when you're in atmosphere to load and unload cargo, and then making their way back down, because you can kind of hear them to your to the east, and they move up towards the north, and then they move down back towards the south, and then they move away from you. So you think they're kind of making a path up into that little that little space maybe next to this.
How far between, like, how long between passing our door and then passing again?
A good while. I would say probably 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Pretty good.
So
I mean, I
wait.
can tell you based on the way I have it
Yeah.
drawn up here. I can tell you when they pass because I. And
Oh,
then
it
you
just
can
seemed a lot faster before when we were trying to
Well, it
scramble
was
to get
because
through.
it was turned on wrong. Okay.
But we could wait a solid minute and then run over to their cargo bay thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or the middle? There's something in
The
the middle?
middle's probably where the console's gonna be.
That
You
person is.
hear
Probably where the person also
footsteps
is, yeah.
passing you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys are thinking here?
Well, it's probably where the person is and where the console is.
We gotta
Okay.
wait for him to come back down the hall.
Okay, so you're just kind of sitting in there quietly. Like I said before, you kind of heard things going up that little hallway, and about this time you hear it come what it sounds like back out of the hallway and headed away from you.
Okay. Do we want Liz to just
And-
look?
Good, yeah.
Why don't you try to go tell us
Okay.
and we'll follow you.
Okay. I'm going
now.
to. Boom. Pow.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay.
Oh,
You
boy.
open the door to what appears to be a workshop. And
What is that?
a workshop of sorts. Let me pause this for a second so while I read this. In the center of the room sits a huge mechanical lift holding and what appears to be powering a flickering reactor. It doesn't appear like it's a reactor for the ship. It looks like it's one that's currently being worked on. Multiple engineering and fabrication bays line the walls, each appearing to have specialized use. One bay appears to be used for work on drones and robots, as several disabled drones sit both on the workbench and are piled on the floor next to it. An enormous tool chest covers nearly half the east wall with several drawers and doors currently ajar. It looks full. You also see in this room what appears to be a robot-looking thing. And as you open the door, it starts moving towards you. And you can see this little, like, light almost on the top of his head. And it's projecting almost like a hologram in like a flat line. And it's moving up and down as it's moving towards you.
Okay.
Scanning?
Close the door. Run away.
It's not in there. That ain't it.
Okay. Next
there was
door
a-
that direction, or
There was a room through there, right? To
Yeah, there's one below that. That could be it. I don't know.
I think there's a door on the opposite side.
What, like
How we can get into that? Like through that room you looked in, on the opposite side of that room. I think there's a door.
Yeah.
Do we not
There
go
was,
past the
right,
robot?
Aaron? Right,
No,
like
no.
this was a door?
I mean,
Is that
I
what
think
you're
there's a
asking
door
me?
over here to get into
Oh.
that room.
Probably.
Uh.
I mean, I don't fucking know, but probably. They probably don't always want to go through the fucking workshop to get to, the bathroom or whatever.
this is probably like a
Another one
mirrored
of
room
these,
from
yeah.
what we're in.
Yeah.
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 But we can just kind of slowly move up.
Yeah, we could go check it.
Yeah.
About this time, you hear some
If we want.
footsteps kind of walk in front of you.
Might be something
Okay.
useful.
Let them go. And yeah, I say we let them go a little bit and then we run for this.
Yeah.
3, 2.
Wait. Let him come back down the thing, right?
How fast is he walking?
I don't know. You think it's good now? I don't know.
He appears to be just kind of walking past you up the hallway.
Oh, up the hallway.
Like here? Or here?
It's kind of what you... No, not away from you.
Okay.
Past you.
That's
You
the-
kind of hear
that's the same
footsteps
thing.
approaching again, and it sounds like they're starting to walk away from you.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
He turns the corner and inexplicably looks back.
Right? They always do.
You walk into a room. Yet again, another of the these cargo bays. This one is entirely empty, except some containers towards the side that appear to be broken.
Do I hear anything on the other side of this door?
Nothing in that door.
Bam! Ooh.
Same thing as
DJ
the room
table.
on the other side. It appears to be just a room used for storage of materials for shipping. Nothing
like-
in here of interest.
Specifically, Lucio's table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron, I guess you would know. Are we close to like a good break point?
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple different spots we can kind of pause at. I was
keep
kind
going.
of watching the clock because I knew it was getting close to midnight.
Yeah.
So, but I have a couple spots we can stop at. It just kind of depends on what direction you go and what doors you open.
I mean, I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, fellas, I think the plan is to run it down over here, right?
Right down mid.
And the bridge is down somewhere, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
the bridge
there's
across should be down here.
There's
somewhere.
gonna be a
it should
bridge
be
across down there.
over. Yeah.
We don't necessarily want to go there though.
Right.
I think we deal with the bridge or the cargo area while we're in the cargo area, right?
Yeah, do
Yeah.
you want to go
The
this
other
way?
side?
That way we can avoid the bridge as much as possible.
I mean, if we go that way, we are going against the patrol, right?
That's true.
So our time is shorter. We could still do it. We
But
have a
that-
hiding
they
spot
take,
here.
They take time coming up this thing, and
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we can do it.
Are they going in a circle? I thought they were kind of, because it's two of them. I thought they were kind of going back and forth.
You can't really tell based on what you've seen. About this time, though, you do hear a set of footsteps. They're going up the hallway near you.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, you guys have kind of become attuned to the sound because you're all just kind of walking around quietly. So you've been listening. That's why you're capable of hearing this. I'm trying to think of an in-world reason to not have you roll perception all the time. So you hear the footsteps coming back down, and they appear to be kind of walking right in front of your door and
Okay, so
making
they're
their way
From
away.
the door?
So they are kind of going circle-ish, I guess.
we just stop in here. Or?
I think we basically stop room to room. Oh! Luna's so brave!
Luna, you walk into a room that appears to have some consoles in front of you.
Motherfucker was right there the whole time.
If you can you make me an engineering check?
Oh boy, no. You want intelligence?
Yeah, you can make me an intelligence check.
Wow.
Okay.
20.
A 20 on the intelligence check. I will give this to you. You are looking at the consoles, and it appears to be controls for multiple things. Docking doors for the cargo bay, some other systems for lighting in this area, although not like it's mostly in the cargo bays that you guys were in, as well as you find a console for communications.
Oh my
Sweet.
god. God bless America.
Like, come over.
So
Guys, it's in here.
we're just jettisoning that man after we shut off the comms, right? Like that guy's just gone.
I mean, we could.
Need to get rid of the other comm, though.
The guy is
I don't
currently
know, we
walking
can
up
find
the
out
hallway.
while we're messing
Right
with the
next to
comms,
you.
maybe.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can maybe figure out if it's redundant.
Yeah, we can probably figure that out.
Or if
I
you
mean,
can
if we
sabotage
can turn it
the
off,
thing. Okay.
presumably we should figure that out.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll do
see.
either.
He is now walking away from you towards the other cargo bay doors, as far as you can tell.
That's my sneaking noise.
It's very quiet.
All right. So all four of you make it. Shut the door,
She closed them.
Co. Suck it, Co. You can't come in. All right. So you guys all make it into this control area, this control room of the cargo frame of the ship. You see multiple computers in front of you. Would you like to interact with them?
Yes.
Do it.
Should
Okay.
we pause here or okay? sorry.
We can just do this one part and then we can pause. It's probably
Let's
a,
do
a
it.
good spot right after this. I'm going to need a computers check to access the system. It is in Azlanti, but you guys, again, are fluent in Azlanti, so you should be able to access it.
Totally,
Yeah.
I'm totally fluent.
All right, I'll
Who
do
is
this one.
Okay.
Assistance. Yes, 23 assist.
All right, assist,
Ah,
succeed.
shit, that was the assist. Oh, okay. Then I guess I won't even
Oh, I
roll
didn't
it.
put the bonus on. Oh, there we go.
That's pretty
Uh,
good.
25
okay.
with the assist bonus.
You are able to access the system, and actually with that roll, you're able to get past a security section of the system.
Oh, right.
So, you see a couple things up. You see that you're able to open not necessarily the atmospheric door, but you see you're able to open and close the general doors on the cargo bay areas.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can control those. You can control lighting in the cargo bay areas. You can also control some things with communications. You can attempt to, as far as you can tell, you can attempt to do one of two things. You can either attempt to disable the communications network temporarily, or you can attempt to, with potentially a more complicated hack, maybe make the array entirely useless.
Hmm.
I mean, that's definitely what we want, right?
That's what we want. Yeah.
What happens if you fail that, though?
Yeah, it would be-
How-
consequences of failure would be the only.
The other question is, how temporary is
Yeah, how
temporarily?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Well, okay, so let's see. Make a. You already made the computer's check was already good. So I'm just going to give you this. You think temporarily means it's going to take approximately double the amount of time to re-enable the communications array and send a distress signal to the fleet if they were to access it. So for instance,
So
I said
4
before it's
turns.
2 full rounds. Now it's
Yeah.
4 full rounds if you disable the communications array.
We can fuck with that.
Hmm.
Of note also, as you're in the system, you also see what appears to be an actual layout of the ship. Not
Oh.
quite like Hassachir's layout, one that's much more precise.
Yes.
wow.
Yes.
Ooh, medbay.
Yeah,
I
let's
love
beeline
you
it
in
from
the
there.
med bay.
Recorders.
Oh, they have a bath?
Let's go.
They got
Yeah.
two. They got two.
Oh my god, dude, they use OBS.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
they have a whole deck for OBS.
Shit, dude.
All right. Okay, so you're
That's
able to
the
look at
other-
this. I will share this with you guys so you have it permanently.
Perfect.
So the other communications array is probably just the bridge.
Must be on
The
the
bridge.
bridge.
For
I
sure.
would guess.
Yeah.
Or like, not array, but like communications.
I will say, we probably are going to need to go loud for that.
All right,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
access in your journal now to that if you want to see it.
Nice.
What would you like to do right before or right after we saw this map? What would you like to do with this communications
Do we want
console?
to temp or try to fully?
I think we do temp, because we're gonna need it back later, right?
Yeah.
Once we steal it.
We could
So-
repair it.
Sure,
Probably.
it just seems like we're doubling our work.
Yeah.
I think making it so that way they have to use it for 4 rounds. And like I'm not a doctor, but I feel like if I go up and I put a knife in the console again,
Yeah.
that's a pretty effective don't do this right now. You know,
True,
if I have 4
true.
full
Yeah.
The
rounds,
problem
I'm
the problem
quick.
would be like if we get into a fight on this side and they
Right.
see it on cameras or something, they have all the time in the world on the
Basically-
other side to
That's
do
what I'm
Basically,
worried
something.
what it means is, if we get into a fight, Lisk has to just run to the bridge
True.
and hope for the best, because I think Lisk is the
And
fastest
then
of us.
immediately get killed by like 4 people.
I mean,
Yeah.
it is
All
better
attacking
than
you.
all of us definitely dying in a few minutes.
I think
So-
but if you're gonna do that, right? If you're just gonna go break the console, we're gonna have to repair that anyway. So we might as well do the array breaking and then repair the array.
Yeah, taking
later.
this ship to the prison moon, right?
That's the plan.
We're
yeah.
taking our ship.
I thought we were taking this one.
It's
I also thought we were taking this
it
one.
doesn't
taking this
matter.
one, I think.
You can take either. What you would know about
Oh.
the ship is it is not equipped with the same weapons as your ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
But and you know that
The thing with Talmarin is like she was gonna fix our drive plume so that we
Okay.
would be fine just to take ours.
you can
Okay,
either take the
okay.
I don't
place
think
of
we
its
need
crew
this.
or you can take the place of its ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just worry if it's a really hard check. We're good at computers. I don't know that we're like very
Yeah.
good at computers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like if we fuck it up, I'm willing to bet something bad happens. Like I
Probably.
feel like we could definitely change it from 2 to 4.
Quick save here, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll quick load in a second.
Much appreciate that.
Right, because if we fuck up the permanent shut it down and they try to activate on the bridge, I'm not quick enough to get there in 2 rounds, right? Like 4? Probably. I could probably do it in 4.
Yeah, but then you just die.
Well, I think it's better than letting them get an alarm out. Okay, how about this? Then? Can I have the Head of Disguise back? I will disguise myself as Azlanti, and if it happens, I run to the bridge and I say,
Very short Azlanti.
"Guy on the console, you gotta fucking go. I'll take care of this," and then I turn it off. And if that doesn't work, I have 12 knives. we get stabby. And that's it.
Okay.
Well, we can just do temp for now, I guess. That's...
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a computer check. You can assist. One person can assist over the console if you'd like.
Caleb, you want me to roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll roll an assist.
Will roll.
There we go.
Got the assist.
Ooh, we did it right though. We did the right.
We did.
Nice.
All right, so Twit gets the assist. Lisk get 22 total.
It's 22.
You are able to successfully disable, at least temporarily, the communications array,
That
and
works.
without alarm.
Yeah.
So it is
Oh,
discreetly disabled.
Good.
I don't think we would have made that on the hard one.
Well done. Well done. You have survived another day until next
so
week when I
stealthy.
murder all of you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much fun. Good job, boys.
Was there a way to open the that main door we were at from here?
You mean like the main entry door?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't think so. It doesn't say it in
Okay.
here. I'm gonna guess
I was
no.
just wondering if we wasted like 30 minutes dragging
Wandering
Poe around, if we could have just sent me in
Yeah.
in like 2 seconds, got in, hacked it, and opened the main door.
I don't
Oh,
think
we could
that's.
have hacked that door, I think.
You could have hacked the door from
Yeah.
at the door,
Mhm.
Okay.
but it's also. I mean, it's also the primary point of entry, so you know it's going to be
Yes.
like higher security, and you don't know what's behind it necessarily. So
Okay. Fair enough. I was just wondering.
cool. Well done. I can't wait to kill everyone next week. It's going to be good, guys. I hope you're
No.
ready.
Oh, we actually have serums now, so
Yeah, we
we
have
can probably
to.
survive.
Well, it's less about the people on the ship killing you, and it's more about the people in the gunship just blowing this ship up.
Yeah,
That's
we're very stealthy. It's not gonna. Nobody's gonna notice.
I mean, it's gonna take them a couple minutes to get here, right? We just get off the ship and go get in ours and leave. And
Alright,
say
if
bye,
there's like
Sedona
one
17,
guard
we're
passing a
gone now.
door, I bet.
I just feel like this is not worth it anymore. See
Sorry,
you
we're
later.
gonna. It's either we die or we don't, and those are the choices.
We don't have any
Those are always
good
the
characters,
choices.
crystalline characters, do we?
How tough do those
I think
patrolling guards
I'm-
look?
Technically good. Yep.
They look pretty healthy.
Let's see. Did anybody actually see one? I think so. As in walking away.
Followed one a little bit. Yeah.
You know what? As kind of the last thing we do tonight, I will say that each of you could make me a either a perception or a culture check. Luna, you can make a culture check.
You say culture, I'll always take that option.
What about physical science?
Oh,
There we go.
well, Quip would have had to scan them, which might have notified them.
Oh, I couldn't just use physical science to determine if they're whatever we're
Oh,
determining. What are we
physical science.
determining?
Yes. Yeah. Just any information about them.
Oh, okay.
Can I also do
It's
culture?
fine. I'll just do the perception.
Yeah, you can also do culture.
Great. Glad I asked.
All right, you know nothing, Jon Snow. Twick, you would know just by your life science that this is definitely an Azlanti. However, its specimen is not necessarily as brawny as what you remember from the cadets. And Luna, with your check for culture, you would notice that their attire is not military in nature.
Yeah.
It is more...
Spec Ops.
I was hoping
Yeah,
for this.
spec ops in nature.
It's like the ultra
Navy
intense,
SEAL.
very hard.
No, it is more it almost looks like they're wearing like engineering garb.
Like red shirts on.
Yeah, kind of like red shirts. They don't appear to be wearing any armor per se. It looks just like they're wearing like a suit. They would not like a nice suit, like an engineering suit, they would be working on stuff within this ship in the cargo area, the cargo frame. So,
I think next week we one round a couple of patrolling people.
Yeah.
let me look at one of these guys. Could you one
I
round?
don't think we could one round them.
Oh,
They got belts with communicators on them.
Don't give us
oh,
try to throw us off.
oh.
Listen.
Ooh, woo. Well, anyway, I guess we'll have to wait and see for next week.
Good
job, boys.
cliffhanger.
You survived. Nice
Good
job.
stuff.
All right. And with that, we're out.